Thank you for the thumbs down. Appreciate it. Hold on. I'm figuring it out again. Oh, shoot. I put the whole thing in the bottle. Trying to set this thing up is a trip. What's up, Soft Spoken? I'm still learning this thing. I'm still learning. Let me see. All right, I gotta do this part right here. Leilani said, click on here. You had church. Ooh, it's late. You got late mass. Oh, did I do that right? You have a great day. I'm sitting here about to be smacking some watermelon. I'm about to be smacking some watermelon and some grapes. What's up, Juliet? Y'all smash the like button. Boss lady, let you get on my panel. Click that link right there. Callie, what you doing? Yesterday was her birthday. You want some grapes? We got these Friday. They good. They just big. And they crunchy. See? Look. I done dropped my phone. Callie, where you going? You can't have no grapes. You want some watermelon? Hey, y'all gotta get on the panel. Click on this link so we can all just talk. Lisa can sing. Yeah, she can sing. I let her sing. I do everything else. I talk. Oh no, this watermelon good, but it's kind of crunchy. What's up, ATL? ATL shouted, boo. Child boo. I need a couple of y'all get on this panel so we can talk. I don't want to talk to the screen. I'm just keep eating this watermelon and this these grapes. I got stuff to talk about, but I don't want to talk about it yet. Uh-oh, I did something. What's up, D? Close this out. What's up, Charles? Wealthy World is Charles. What's up, Red TV? I'm just letting y'all come in the room first. I know, right? Hold up. Let me plug up. Let me do this. I should have plugged this one up. This is going to make it more interesting. Hold up. I always unplug this one because this one is pick up everything. Hold on. I got to get the plug back behind here. I got to hit here, right? Where's this going at? Oh, it ain't in the plug. Now we really gonna do it now. This is all because ATL did that. Said that. All right, ATL, here you go. How they be doing? I can't never be the good one to do this. I crack myself up. Hello. Woo! That sounds too funny in my ear. You out here. See, they went shopping. I would have left them. I come back. Tell them call me. What's up, boss lady Lexi?
Hi, everybody.
Wait a minute, I don't hear you. What's up, boss lady Lexi? Hold on, let me
Hi, everybody.
wait a minute, I don't hear you. Let me unplug this. Okay. Say something.
Hello, everyone. It is your girl, Boss Lady Lexi.
Can y'all hear her? Type 1. Type 1 if you can hear boss lady Lexi. Or say no. Okay, cool.
They say no?
They say yeah.
Oh.
They hear you. So little man is walking now.
Yeah, no, well, he's not 100%. He may be
Still,
25%.
y'all in trouble. You know
Yes, we are.
when babies start walking, you gotta move all your shit.
Right, and let me see if I can flip this. I had to put all of the little things up high so he can't pull them
Oh,
down.
okay.
And I put like
Oh, he gonna
the,
figure it out.
I'm sure he will. I put like the workout stuff down at the bottom, but my room is not at 100%, y'all. But I'm trying to get there. But my back went out and everything. Y'all see me over there in the mirror? Yeah. So I had to get prepared. I had to get prepared, and then I'm trying to prepare y'all because my kids said I can't use the house for my filming area. So I had to move the bed around because if y'all remember, the bed was over there on
Mm-hmm.
that wall. So I wound up putting it on this wall, and oh, y'all can see, and like I still have like a lot of room over here. I'll show y'all. This is not like the full thing. Like I have to make
Okay.
all of this my filming area. So
Hey,
and all
trust
that
me.
stuff on that, all that stuff on that table is all paparazzi stuff. So and it's stuff under the table. It's still stuff in the kitchen. Um, there's Shamira.
Hey,
And
Shamira.
I think I did the dryer thing wrong, Shamira. Y'all gotta teach me how to work it. Um, I have to. I think we're gonna move this mirror and put it over there where that first shelves was over there,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna slide my bed over some more so that I can pull the table out and put the chairs. Or I'm thinking, I don't think y'all really want to see this wall over here. When I go live streaming,
Right.
because it's like a blank wall right there,
You.
and you're gonna see the bed. But my landlord, he did give me permission to paint that wall silver glitter.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I still have all of my backdrops, so I can put like the stand right here, like where I'm standing at,
Right.
if I did decide to put it that way. But I'm still thinking of putting the backdrop up against that wall and putting the chair up there and filming, that way when I'm doing like hair tutorials, clothing, unboxing stuff. And when I do like my workouts and stuff, I can use the balcony, the hallway, the living room, that type of thing, because that's like natural light.
Right.
um but I needed some suggestions because y'all know your girl is not um decorative when
But
it
this.
comes to like decorating the room, like, because I really feel like I'm at home now, since
Right.
I really never had a home. Places, but it didn't feel like home.
Right.
So, and I can't see what y'all typing because the computer is dead. I went over there to charge it. But I want to know like what kind of pictures should I put up on the walls, to make it feel like home. Because I never decorated a home. I never was taught how to decorate a home. The
Right.
things that your parents probably taught you all, they didn't teach me none of this kind of stuff. So this stuff is like new to me and Shamira and Alexis. And we were in the kitchen talking yesterday, and we all said like simultaneously, Dad, this feels like home. It just has like that homey feel. And Alexis is keeping things clean, y'all. She even cleaned her room, y'all. I'm just y'all. I'm not lying. She spent all day getting that room together, and I thought I was gonna die yesterday and go to heaven. So we got to just get all of this stuff out of here. Like we took like 2 loads of stuff out last week. Sunday, like tonight, is recycle night. So we can take all the rest of these boxes and bins out. I just said, you know what? I don't plan on moving anymore. So just throw everything away.
Right.
I said, and when it comes time for me to buy my condo, I'm just gonna have movers come and do it because I'll have enough money, to have the movers come and pack everything up and unpack it when I get to the other place, wherever my condo is gonna be at. Because I don't know, y'all. God hasn't told me that yet. So I'm just getting rid of everything because we downgraded from a 4 bedroom to a 3 bedroom. So, and I'm just super duper happy. My bed is no longer on the floor. I got the frame fixed, and the other day, Friday night, this is something to really talk about, y'all, because when you are going through a struggle like with the pain and stuff that I'm going through, y'all, and I have never thought about this ever in my entire life. Never, ever, ever in my entire life. I sent a message to ATL Shorty, and I sent the message to Sweet P and I sent the message to Prissy P because I didn't have anybody to talk to. My back was hurting so bad, and I was frustrated because I couldn't do what I wanted to do. I tried to move this heavy mirror, and y'all, my leg gave out. And that's when the devil really started talking to me, y'all. If you've never heard the voice of the devil, I heard it on Friday, y'all. And the devil told me to commit suicide on Friday. I was
Mm.
like, because nothing was going my way. I couldn't handle what was going on. My back just went out again. And I was like, I can't do nothing. It's like I'm a upper body that can talk and do whatever it wants to do. But when it comes from here on down, um, it's a lost cause. And the devil was like, well, you're just a waste of space. Nobody likes you and nobody loves you. You're just doing nothing, and you're in all of this aches and pains. So when you take your medication tonight, just take the whole pill bottle, and you won't have to worry about being in any pain and people not liking you, and all of this stuff. And I was like, like trying to shake it off, and all I could do was just call on the name of Jesus,
Right.
and just call on the name of Jesus, because I know that demons and the devils tremble when you call on the name of Jesus. They don't like to hear the name of Jesus. And instantly, my mind just cleared straight away. And I just said, Lord, I'm not listening to, the trick of the enemy, because that's what he is out here to do. He is out here to destroy lives and, tell people to do things that they're not supposed to do, and not seek your face and, come to you and just pray. And, instantly I just went on to sleep, and I woke up the next day, and I was like, I can't believe the devil really tried me last night. And that was the first time ever in my entire life, that I ever felt that way. And I was like, to not be able to do things, and it is a pain in the behind, that I can't do like the things that Shamira and Alexis can do now, or, just people in general. When your body ache from head to toe, um, well, if I tell y'all how long it would just take to get this trash down the hallway, just pulling it, I have to just keep stopping because the pain be so bad. And then I was upset because How do you get to day 30 of the 30-day challenge and you can't even get to the 30-day? You can't even do it.
Right.
I was like, that just really, really bothered me. And I was like, you know what? Today, I was talking all day yesterday. I was like, today, thinking today, Sunday. I am going to get that 30-day challenge and I don't care what it takes. I'm going to do it at all costs. I don't care. I'm like, I just got to know my body and know what limits my body can take because I don't think people really actually understand. They probably think like, oh, boss lady Lexi is lying. She's not going through all of that kind of stuff. She's just faking it. No, y'all, this is real life.
Right.
This is real life. When I don't know if anybody's back has ever given out, but it just feels like like that bone that connects to your hip.
Mm-hmm.
It feel like it just wanted to crumble. That's how it feels. It just like tightens up like this and it just makes you not be able to move. Well, that's me. That is me. And I do not like that pain at all. I can deal with the spinal stenosis with the hands and stuff. But when it comes to that lower back all the way down to the feet, it's no crystal stay. But I'm thankful. I haven't even been out this apartment other than to walk up and down the steps. I haven't been in a car since we moved here because, like I told y'all, it's really hard to get that walker up and down them steps. So it's like now I'm like almost a prisoner in my house. And that's not good. I didn't buy these clothes for them to sit in the closet, to look at the closet. I want to go out and be a part of society too. You
Yeah,
know,
we get that because it's like we live on the third floor, and but we got 2 floors in the apartment, upstairs and downstairs in the apartment building. But we're on the third floor. Trust me, Lisa struggles because she has a torn ACL. I had double knee surgery, and then I have where sometimes my legs lock up. I could just
yeah.
I could be sitting still. So trust me and believe we know the pain you might be going through. Just we be going through it differently. So like we come upstairs, we're like, okay, we going home. We in for the day because I ain't going back down them steps. I'll be
Right.
going.
Like today,
I ain't even gonna lie. I'll be like, fuck them steps.
yeah, yeah, and it's like, oh my God. So the baby ran out of water. We didn't know. So Shamira said, "Oh, I got something." She called Amazon or Wayfair. What Wayfair? Whole Food. She said, "Girl, I just ordered 4 cases of water. If you think I'm carrying them 4 cases of waters up these 3 flights of steps," she said, "Not I," says the cat. She said, "I'm gonna have Amazon bring them 4 bottles of water, 4 cases of water up the steps
Right.
because he's still having a problem with digesting. Dairy is out. I mean, that's completely out, y'all. We tried milk, we tried cashew milk, almond milk,
Mm.
wasn't working.
Y'all try soy?
That's what we had to wind up doing now. I just
Yeah,
ordered
because I
these
can't do
and
the milk thing either. I eat cereal, but I use the almond milk because I can't use regular whole milk.
I ordered 2 of these. And
Yeah.
I'm like, you got to do any and everything. I was like, well, if it was something I was going to order, the baby come first,
All right.
So I told Shamira he's going to have to be on the plant-based protein for toddlers. I was like, this isn't formula. This is milk in a can.
Right.
So every month I'm just going to be buying a whole bunch of these for him because this is
How old
what's
is he now?
working. He's 13 months.
He's oh
No,
he's
today he's 14 months because he was born in June. So he's 14 months now. And so that's a year old in 2 months. Um
so he should be able to be eating regular baby food, right?
yeah, he can eat regular food, like all of them soups and stuff I be posting on my community board if y'all are following it. He eats that with me. He eats the salads. He eat anything. He can eat
Okay.
regular food now. Chicken and macaroni and cheese is his favorite food. Ooh, I dropped that in the window. It's his favorite food. And sometimes we like mix these in his bottle, his little cuppity cup.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is not a bottle. This is actually like his cups that he use now.
Okay.
And
They done came
this
up.
right
They
here,
done came up with some new stuff.
girl, yes, and look at the little nipple part.
It's like a
It's
cup
not,
thing.
yeah. So this helps him out a whole lot. And the soy it stopped because y'all he was having like pamper poopies every 5 minutes.
Okay.
And his little tail was red as fire. And I had to end that last live stream like abruptly because it was everywhere. You
Uh-oh.
needed two people to like help get it cleaned up because we was going to take him to the doctors, and then we was like, well, the doctors, what they probably going to do is just send you home with a can of formula. So instantly I just went on to I did some research and I went on Amazon and bought this, and it was $17 and some change, and it came the next day. So, but we couldn't wait the next day. So Alexis works at Harris Teeter.
Okay.
So I sent when Shamira went to pick her up, I gave her my credit card and told her to just pick up a can. Um, and so far so good, thank the Lord. We haven't had that many, pamper changes. But somebody else on here told me to get plant-based soy, and so far so good.
That's good.
So and I told Shamira, you don't have to buy liquid soy because the liquid soy um might not be plant based, and it might have like a little skid of dairy or something in it, or it might be something in there that he might be allergic to. So if it means like we did it with him as a baby, buying his Enfamil AR. I said then we'll just have to keep buying this.
Right.
Like Alexis is still on baby formula because she has gastroenteropathy in her body. It's like little inions, and the inions don't let her digest like certain proteins in the soy. I mean, not the yeah soy, the dairy, and some of the proteins.
Right.
So she has to get like endoscopies every 2 times a year, and she also has to get um allergy tests 2 times a year because she can't eat everything. She might be a big girl because she eats a lot of carbs. Because that's basically all she can really eat. She can eat like salmon, um, sway fish, tilapia, hamburgers, hot dogs, but there has to be beef, no chicken, none of that kind of stuff. Because if she eats poultry, she gets sick.
Mm.
Shellfish, she gets sick. Um, so,
She
and I
got
just
me.
think, I think because the baby looks so much like Alexis and probably got some of Alexis genes in her
He got the,
body.
he got the traits.
Yeah, he
All
got
right.
it. So,
All right.
so I'm like, wow.
All right. Band Runner Squad said, did you ever get your money back from VidCon?
Yes, VidCon. I wrote to VidCon, and they told me that they did look up and see that I didn't use the ticket. So, and they understood that it was a family emergency that I couldn't come because of medical. So they did send me the money, but Southwest did not. They said my doctor could write a note and they would send me the money. But then I thought about it, and I was like, I can just use that ticket any other time, like for a
Future flight.
yeah, for like what you call it, DC Kool-Aid,
A future flight.
yeah, for like when YouTube had functions.
Okay. For a future flight, boss lady Laxi.
Yeah. So I just left it there, but they said I have to use it within a year. And they told Shamira the same thing. So she already booked her flight. She's going to ooh, Malibu in California somewhere. She's going there like in October.
Okay.
Um, she's going there like in October, but I said I'll just wait till somebody has like a good YouTube event, and I'll go then.
Yeah, somebody asked us,
Oh, you found it. It's only that. These are the hangers? Yes, so I can hang up the rest of my clothes. He sleep?
what's up, Wilma? What's up, Merlin? What's up, Joanne? Carol? About to say hello. I'm saying hello now. You
Um,
want to get on the panel to talk with us?
DC Kool-Aid has a panel, and you can get on the
Just
panel and
click on
talk
the
to
panel. You want to talk
DC
about anything?
Kool-Aid.
This is talking about everything, everything. That's all we
So
doing.
I'm about to curl this wig.
Just
What
click
I
on
need
this
to
link
do?
right here.
You can spray it on there while you're doing it, or like say you make the curl right, and you can spray that on the curl, but hold the curl for like 5 seconds before you let the curl go out, so that it'll lock the curl, and then spray that on the curl. But spray that first
I want to
also.
flexi rod it too.
Yeah, you can do all of that.
So spray this after I flexi rod it.
Spray the flexi rods first. Then once you put the flexi rod on there, spray it again so that it'll hold and lock the curl. She was determined. She was gonna find that tripod.
Okay.
She was not playing, y'all.
ATL said, "I'm here, sis, day and night. Love you, Lexi."
Thank you, ATL Shorty, and same here, cause I love my girl Destiny. I remember when she made that video, and that's when I instantly started following you up when she made a video about a year ago. That's how long I've been following, for about a year, and it just really touched my heart and my soul. And I was like, "Oh yes, I've got to follow them because I really, really like it."
Band Runner
My
Squad
soul.
said, Band Runner Squad said, "We love you, Lexi. You got this one day at a time." Carol said, "The devil can't read your thoughts. He can only give you thoughts. Stay strong, sister."
Yes, thank you. Amen.
Joanne said,
Amen.
"Focus, sister. Keep Satan away and hold on the higher power."
Yes, hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
ATL said, "I have the same thing. Lexi, it is painful. I'm walking because I had a shot. I was in a wheelchair 3 times. I know, Lexi, it makes you sad."
Yeah, I don't have a wheelchair, but I do have a walker. Um, but me and Shamira, we said that what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to, because I still have
Nikki, need to
my
get on the panel.
YMCA membership, and we have not been using it, and it's like $37 a month. So we're gonna put it to good use. So we're gonna go 2 times a day. I
Hmm.
mean 2 times a week to the pool out in Reston. And we can bring a guest. So if y'all want to come, DC Kool-Aid and Lisa, y'all can come on out and we can get another one of them good workouts in. Because their pool doesn't have steps.
Okay, cool.
You just walk straight down the slope into the pool. And I think it go up to, I forgot what it go up to, but the best thing about it is we can bring like balls and stuff like that and play water games, because that's a lot of exercise running around trying to catch a ball and throwing the ball back and forward. We just have a good time when we go. You can bring your little water paddles, them little things,
Yeah.
and you can get a good workout with those and with the water weights. So that's really, really good thing. Let me plug y'all up before y'all go into cardiac arrest, because we don't want that to happen.
But you know they got the lazy river pool that we go to.
Yeah, we want to go there
Why don't
and
y'all
take the
set it up
baby.
y'all trying to go next week?
I gotta no next week. I have to go to the funeral. My spiritual godmother's husband passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. So, and his
Cause
funeral is here it's in Baltimore, but the burial is all the way on the Eastern Shore.
mm,
So I had to tell Soulful T I couldn't come to the pop up. That's gonna be this coming Saturday. She's having a pop up. Where she's gonna be selling her flour, and selling chicken and hamburgers and hot dogs and stuff.
yeah, I talked to her yesterday. Cause I gotta contact my cousin about something she asked.
Yeah, and she's gonna have vendors. She has vendors that's gonna have tables and stuff like that. So if you're in the DC, the DMV area, come on out and have some fun. Meet some other YouTubers and get some good food and um buy some stuff.
Yeah, we might come through. I gotta make sure nothing happened. And it's like, let me check the with Lisa and them. But we
Yeah,
might.
and then I was looking up some stuff. I be seeing stuff on Instagram, and I want to know what y'all think about this.
Uh-oh.
Um, I be seeing like pop up shops on Instagram where they be selling those nice fancy glasses with like the rhinestones and stuff like that on it. Well, y'all, your girl had to go do a research now.
Mm-mm.
They getting all of this stuff off of AliExpress.
What is that?
AliExpress is like DHL, but AliExpress is they sell any and everything.
Okay.
any and everything. So I
AliExpress.
found AliExpress, AliExpress.
Okay.
I saw all the stuff that these people be selling like $30 for the sunglasses, um, $100 for this, and I'm like, this stuff only costs like $2 and $3 and four. The highest pair of sunglasses that I put in my shopping cart was like $9,
Right.
and I'm like, and people be selling it for like $30. And I'm like, you know what, girl, you better go ahead and get this stuff yourself. And then I'm like, the eyelashes and things like that. I'm like, they're getting all of this stuff like from AliExpress. And they are selling this stuff so expensive. And it's just like with some of the hair, the bundles and stuff, they're
Mm-hmm.
getting it from AliExpress. Now they may have some other good hair companies out there that do sell maybe better quality hair and stuff like that. So you have to really, really do your research and read the reviews of what people are saying before you purchase the stuff. But y'all don't sleep on AliExpress. That's a plug
AliExpress.
for y'all.
Yeah, because I be doing
AliExpress.
DH Gates. Like right now, somebody at that door. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Who's that? Stop. Stop. Hold on for a minute, y'all.
Take your time.
Hey, Nick. Nick. Hey, Nick. Nick. Come here. Who's at the door?
Miss Keegan or Money's.
Are you telling them don't knock on this door like they the police or some shit?
All right.
And if you want to talk to them outside the door, okay?
All right.
Thank you. They was banging on that door like they the popo.
Oh, I know that's right. Get them in check.
Oh, don't play that. We don't even get company.
Right. Right. I don't get no company either. I don't even think that when the people come to deliver your stuff like Amazon and stuff like that, I don't even think they be knocking on the door.
No, they
But
don't knock. They actually send a picture. They send a picture and showing a picture of the Amazon
yeah.
on the door. But the I'm not gonna lie, FedEx and the regular postal service, they would knock like that. And, you know, we just automatically know they because they run up the steps, bang, and then they run down the steps, and we just get the package, and then we say thank you.
Right.
But these two little boys, we ain't seen them knock on the door since last year.
Mm.
And then
So
they
where
knew
did
not
they
to bang on
pop
that
up
door.
from?
They was banging
Yeah,
like they were the police.
they doing a pop up. Bye. Yeah, so don't sleep on AliExpress because you can get a lot of good things out of AliExpress.
Right.
So
I'm gonna
that's
try
a
them.
plug. That is a plug. Like the stuff, the what was I looking at? Also, I was looking at cell phone cases, but I don't know what kind of phone I'm gonna get next, so I didn't purchase anything.
But I saw
I
some.
just
I like the backpacks, so I saw some I might want to buy from DH Gate. I'm gonna get them, and then I'm gonna do a review on them.
hmm
But I had to slow down because I was like, wait a minute, I keep ordering stuff from DH Gates, and I need real stuff.
right. Yeah, I know that's right.
All right, I need an
And I
oil
was
change in the truck.
Yeah, that's why I can't wait to really get into this paparazzi because they just had their convention in Vegas, and it was just so beautiful, and I was like, wow, I can't believe that people are making this kind of money, selling paparazzi jewelry. And I
Okay.
was just like, wow. It just everything just fascinates me, to be honest. I was just like, wow. I just can't believe this. So, I can't believe a lot of things. I was just like, wow. Memory lane. Oh, that was Black Storm. Yeah, but you know what? I really like this Yard Stream better than Google Hangout.
Yeah, it's better.
You look so clearer, like I'm like you're like could see through water. That's
All
how
right,
clear
give
it
me
is.
5. They probably like, what the hell is they doing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what it looks like. It looks so clear. I
yeah,
didn't
but you
even know
know,
Google Hangouts was gone.
when I got that message, when I got a message like 3 weeks ago, I got the
Mm-hmm.
hold on, I'm trying to close this stuff out. I got the message 3 weeks ago that they were getting rid of Google Hangout. YouTube wasn't, having it no more. So I was like, oh snap. Now what I'm gonna do. So then that's when Leilani was on with Big Easy, and I was like, what is he using? It's so clear. Then I saw
I
Green
saw
Bay
Green Bay
Wacky.
Wacky do it.
He's using Zoom. So
Yeah, they using Zoom. Him and Cab 7.
I was trying to do the Zoom thing, but it looked like it was like asking me too many things to do. And I deal with computers and stuff at work, but when it get into the like inside of this stuff here, so I was in there like, okay. So Friday night, I was like, I gotta do, Friday night music night. So I gotta figure this out real quick. So Zoom was taking too long, so I said, let me just go ahead and try StreamYard.
Right.
StreamYard went like this, I got the free part, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and pay the $20 a month for the other part because the other part, it's three different ones. The free, which is this right here. Then they have the $20 one, and then something else. I don't need that other one, but the $20 one you can do more with the stream.
Now, when you're streaming, what are you streaming on?
I'm streaming through StreamYard, and then I can click to view on YouTube, so I can basically view. I can view on both of them.
No, like, are you on a phone, a
No,
computer, a laptop?
I'm on my iMac.
Oh,
Anytime I'm
okay.
right
So,
here, this is that my. You talk about your space. I had to figure my space out. Ah! I'm gonna tell you. Before I got into YouTube, I didn't think I would need a bunch of stuff. Shoot, because we just stream on the I had bought an iPad when I got my phone through Sprint, and I said, how much is the iPad through Sprint? And he was like, well, which one you want? I said, I want the biggest one y'all got, which is the 12-inch one. So he said, well, you get it now because your account, blah blah, and you just pay this a month. I said, all right, let me get it because I'm starting a YouTube.
yeah.
So I said, since I'm starting a YouTube channel, so that's what I was using. I was just using my iPad. Then I was like, I need something to sit at a desk, keep me, because see, iPad, I be all over the place and then I be forgetting what I'm doing. So when I got this iMac a couple years ago, I was like, where the hell am I gonna put this shit? Because I had like Lisa got on her side of the bed, what you think called a nightstand with the
Right.
drawer and stuff. That's what I had right here in the lamp. I said, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of the nightstand, put that in my closet on my side. And and I can still use it with the drawers. And I said, I'm gonna go to Walmart, pick up this little desk. I don't need nothing big. And then I just went on Amazon and got the little no, I got this from Walmart too. It's like a little metal shelf that go
Yeah.
above it. And I said, this is where I'm gonna work until we move.
You should do a that it gets a lot of views. How I record in my studio, like where's my studio?
Uh-huh.
They get a lot of views, so you should do that because it'll give people a lot of ideas who have small spaces. When it comes down to recording.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how many ring lights do you have? Do you have one, two, three?
I went up now this I got from it's not DH Gates, it's another one Brittany was using that come from China. And I don't even know the name of it right now. She's not home. But this ring light right here I'm using,
Uh-huh.
I can hold up, let me see. I can jack it up real bright. See what I'm doing?
Yeah, is that thing that's like circle like this and it has like and you can bend it and twine it and you it has like the clamp hook that you can hook it onto anything.
I
have that.
No, this one hold on, I done turned it off. This one is actually it comes with I don't even know how I got it hooked on it. Oh, it come on a selfie stick.
I have that one.
And what I did
Leilani
was
got one?
I got some zip ties, and I zip tied it to the shelf thing.
Oh, okay. Because right now I just have like the ring light right here, and when I got the box lights, it came with three. I have never used that one that you supposed to like hang over top of your head. I'm
What's that?
assuming that's where it go at. I still have to figure out where to put that one so that you don't see the stick.
Okay.
But I like how a lot of the YouTubers are using that microphone that you have.
Oh, the Yeti. What I do is when it's my birthday and stuff and Christmas, and people ask me what I want around this house,
Yeah,
I was like, they were like, "What you want for your birthday?" I said, I want the blue. My favorite color is blue, and I was like, I want a blue Yeti mic. And then that's how I got this. And then they bought the what's the thing called? The pole thing, this thing right here. My
yeah.
holder. Yeah.
I can't wait for you to do it because that's going to be so interesting because it really looks like, no, we know that you're in your bedroom, but it looks like you really made it a great studio.
In this wood little spot. That's why I told Lisa, a sticky media, all you do is click on the hold on. Let me put it back up. Just click on the link. Make sure you're on I think you gotta be on the Google browser, don't you? I don't know.
If you're on an iPhone, you gotta
When I clicked on the link,
open
it
it up
took me
with
through some stations, and
Safari, I
then
think,
it just automatically came on, and then it gave you
and you
like an
gotta copy and
example,
paste
and then I
and
came
paste the
on.
link. You gotta
I can't
paste
hear
the
you,
link.
Leilani.
But yeah, so we like I told Lisa when we move, I want to make sure we have a room strictly for all this. Because then what I'm doing is I'm gonna buy another desk that's a little give me more space. Cause it's like I got my MacBook right here on the side. It's crazy. It's functional. But
Right.
I wish
Paste the link in your Google sticky meeting.
I can't wait to see it because when I see like when people do their house tours and stuff,
mm-hmm.
and then they'll show like a clip of it, but then they'll come back and do a video of its own and explain why they have this and why they have that and
What's up, little
how they
man?
have to change this around. It is just so fascinating to me.
Okay.
Hi everybody.
You can talk, little man. How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
We doing great.
Mhm.
Hey Leilani. Kitchen.
Hey sis.
Somebody got on something else. You need to turn it down.
Little man got the stream playing.
I'm gonna just mute his mic until he get it straight because that joker was echoing in my ears, boy.
Yeah, if he still has the stream going in the background, then it
I
makes
can't hear
everything double.
Leilani.
The Yeti
Leilani, what you
microphone,
cooking
you can
today?
get it from Amazon.
Ow, moves. Come on now.
DC, do you see me?
Oh yeah, what's up, girl?
Okay. So
You
I'm like,
ain't
I
at
don't.
work with the 7-Up machine behind your ass.
You said. So we can't type in the thing, right? DC.
No, but I can tell you what people saying if they say
Oh,
something.
okay.
They not.
Y'all know I don't know what I'm doing now. Leilani for sure know I don't know what I be doing with this electronic stuff now.
So
Me either.
Dick, when you
Uh-huh.
do when you do videos and stuff, where you doing your videos at?
Yeah, in my dining room.
See, everybody got a spot.
But see, the crazy part is I got a big, basement, and guess what? My husband's supposed to get everything organized. We just been procrastinating because I got a basement. I really could be putting everything and doing everything in there.
Look, I'm about to say, what state you in? We about to utilize your basement.
I'm
We
in
need
Illinois.
to make this a challenge, DC Kool-Aid. Everybody show where they're filming at. That's a nice little challenge.
Yeah.
Instead of an
I think
eating
a
challenge.
lot of people probably be doing that stuff in their kitchen.
In the kitchen.
I mean, you know, like kitchen, but you know what I'm saying, like the dining room area or whatever.
Yeah, because that's like because because sometimes I pull out the white table and put the what you call it, the green screen, black screen, whatever, the backdrop. Sometimes I put it in the living room and then go across and put a table up, pull out the white table, because I got one of those little small compact white tables. I ain't got one of them big 6-footers, but enough for two. When Brittany, Nick, and Charles do videos, we got one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I pull that out. Or sometimes we just use the dining room where we got the outer space background. I just left that up. This on the side of the dining room. I was like, I get tired of taking it up and down. So we using that wall, but it's still our dining room area. Because Brittany was like,
I want to learn how to use the green screen.
The green screen is actually.
Oh my gosh! Thank you for saying that. Oh my Lord!
The green screen is actually easy if you use an iMovie. Now, any other way, I wouldn't know. What you do is what's up, Joanne? Hold on. Okay, Joanne said, I saw it on Facebook. I wonder how she's trying to learn how to do a cooking channel. That's what she want to do. She want to do a cooking channel. Anybody got any suggestions?
That's how what's her name? She needs to watch oh my gosh, what is her name?
I know B Love started cooking. B Love channel was a cooking channel in the beginning.
Yeah.
Tosh is a cooking channel where she cooks her and she does it live, where she cooks her food and she has the camera in the cabinet.
Okay.
And she's showing everybody what she's cooking and stuff live.
When I cook in my kitchen, I do use this thing and clip it in the cabinet and then bend it and hang it over.
Y'all be going hard as hell.
Like I said, I've been so hard to cook in the kitchen. It is really hard because you really need more than one camera, especially doing it live. It's difficult.
Well, that's like when Nisha do it. I be like, I don't want to be standing there the whole time. So I said, look, you know what I did? I put that little small tripod on top of the refrigerator and then point it so they can see her.
It's difficult with the live thing. If you're using a phone, if all you got is your phone and you trying to cook live, if you aim the camera down so they staring at the food, you can't read what they're saying. It's like, I'm either gonna let you see the food or I'm gonna talk to you. We can't do both. Like, I can't interact if my camera aimed down so you can see the food because I can't read what you're saying. It's difficult.
Right. That's what I be saying. That's why I be just like, she be like, baby, why don't you just hold it? I'm like, okay. And then I'm like moving around with the daggone thing. But
that's why people ask me, why are you cooking in the room? Because shoot, you want to talk to me and I can't talk to you if I'm in the kitchen because I'm not going to see you. The camera going to be aimed just like this, hanging from a cabinet. I can't I'm going to show you food and it's just going to be food. Like, you're not going to see me in that kitchen.
You know what I do? I open up the live on another iPad and put it on the tripod.
See, I got a whole PC. So that means I got to take this whole computer down, take it to the kitchen, plus my phone, had a phone hanging. It's a lot. I don't have a laptop. I got a tower.
Can you turn that this way?
Yeah. But back to the green screen.
All you have to do is just turn the light.
Yeah, back to this green screen. Now, see, DC, not to cut you off. I don't know how to do this green screen. I've been telling my husband from day one I want to do the green screen. He the only one know how to do it. But see, when I record my videos, I edit everything on my phone. If I let him edit it on a computer, he could add the green screen, but he kind of slow. He like a procrastinator, and I ain't got time to be waiting. I be trying to get the videos out. I do everything on my phone.
I never done it on the phone, but I know using.
But people actually use them when they're making their wigs too.
I guess if you're using iMac, I don't know how. I mean, not iMac, but
iPhone. Yes, Android.
I got an Android.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
You better sit at the computer, girl.
If he got to get edited on the computer, he got to do it. He tried to show me how to edit it on the computer. I can't figure it out. I can only figure it out on my phone. I'm telling you, I'm not good with this electronic stuff.
Okay, I
don't even know how I've been doing it.
If you're on iMovie, right?
I use that Keen something. I forgot the name of the little app I use on my phone to record.
Oh, you have an Android?
Yeah.
I got Android too. I got a Galaxy. Yeah.
I got the S9. Yeah, that's what.
Leilani, I can't hear you talking at all. I
I
see
don't
her
know
mouth
why you
be
can't hear
moving,
me.
but I can't hear her.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why Lexi can't hear me.
What she say?
Turn your phone up, Lex. Turn your phone up,
It
girl.
is.
Lex,
It
oh,
is. It's all the way up. I just can't hear her.
Hold on, let me see something. Hold
I
up.
can hear everybody.
Talk, Lexi. I'm gonna send it through the computer. I mean, Leilani, talk.
La la la.
I can hear everybody but Leilani.
I hear Leilani.
Yeah, I can hear everybody.
Can y'all in the
I don't know, but I
stream
can
chat
see her
hear
mouth
me?
moving, so maybe I can read lips.
Can y'all hear me talking in the chat?
Somebody. Yes, Carol said
Girl,
yeah.
I don't know why Lexi can't hear me.
Well, we'll just have to tell her what you said then, Leilani.
Leilani said, you don't know why you can't hear.
I know. Oh, now finish with the green screen. DC Kool-Aid.
What'd you say again?
Finish with the green screen. You
All
was
right.
telling us something about
Okay, with the green
iMovie and the
screen,
green
if you
screen.
use an iMovie, you know how you download your videos
Oh,
too.
but you have to do this on a Mac computer because can you do it on your phone?
I never done it on the phone, but you can try it if you got iMovie on there.
Yeah, I have iMovie on my phone.
So when you do iMovie on your phone, you put the video, you put the green screen video up top, and you put the whatever background you're using on the bottom. So insert your background first, and then put your video on top, and then you can select green screen, and it'll go straight to green screen into your whatever how you call it background you want in the back. Like this one right here, we just did not yesterday, Friday, when Nick had to eat the burger from Burger King due to Leilani. Due to Leilani, I'm gonna show you what it looked like. Hold on.
Leilani, I figured out how I'm gonna do that challenge. I'm gonna go to McDonald's and get 4 cheeseburgers, regular cheeseburgers, and just throw the bread away and just eat the burgers.
I
And
can't
I'm
even have.
I
going
just didn't do
to
it.
wrap
I
them
let Rayon do
around lettuce to make it more healthier.
it. I just let Rayon do it. I wasn't even gonna try.
See, this the background, Nick. I just did this one yesterday.
Oh wow, that's neat.
You see that?
Yeah.
But that's just you just find a background. I go on Google, get all my backgrounds, and just put the background first, and then put the video over top, and then select green screen and automatic, put it into the green screen.
I can't wait to get a Mac computer because that stuff just seems like you can do so much more
And when you do
with a
that, you
Mac
don't have to
computer
do
than you
the
can
actual
on
recording
your
with a
phone.
green screen behind you.
You have to have a
Now
green
with your
screen.
iPad,
You do have to have a green
with
screen.
your iPad,
No.
are you able to do that? With the iPad you was
Yeah, I can do
telling
it with
about?
my iPad.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna it's time for me to upgrade my Sprint phone. But Shamira said a new phone is getting ready to come out.
Which one?
So um I don't know, the iPhone something.
They're getting to have
But when
another phone come out, man.
yeah, they have a new phone come out every year.
That's
So
real.
when the
See,
new phone come out, that's when I'm gonna get um the iPad from Sprint. Because I've been with them God knows how long. I can't even remember. Because I've been with them God knows how long.
Hold on.
I can't even remember.
mm.
Yeah, but it's easy once you get to doing it. But all the stuff I learned how to do is on YouTube. Like when I wanted to learn how to do a green screen, I went on YouTube and I had one. I'll be going through the YouTube on the iPad, and then I'll be following the instruction.
Yeah, that's how I had to do with
My
something I was
thing
putting
up.
this when I was putting this ring light together. I had to do that because I was like, this isn't working. And I'm like, did they send me a functional one, a dysfunctional one? Then the white little things, must have fallen off, and I didn't even know what they were. I thought they was trash, and I was
Mm,
like, "You better not break that thing up, girl. You better wait till you watch this video."
right.
And I watched the video, and I was like, "Thank God I didn't break them things up, because I thought they was, just trash to protect something. I didn't know what they were."
Yeah. Like I say, I learned a lot using I go through YouTube University.
So silly.
Look, so what grade are you in now? Are you a senior now?
No, I'm not a senior yet. I ain't got there yet. I'm a sophomore.
I'm, you say I'm. What are we? Because I don't know nothing. So I must be what dropout or
We must
something.
be freshmen.
You still in
Let us
elementary.
know when graduation comes, so we can send you a present,
Yeah,
your cap and gown.
once I can learn these other things I want to learn, there's some other stuff I want to learn. But I'm getting there.
What's
You,
funny?
you,
Carol said you need a
I
studio
know it takes
and
a
a
lot to make a
unicorn
video.
room.
well, you know what's funny? Lisa can vouch for this. I told Lisa when we move into the house, we need a couple of rooms. I like monkeys. She like unicorns. I said you can have your unicorn
Yeah, I like
room where you
monkeys
do
too.
your schoolwork, and I can have my monkey room where I do my YouTube work.
Oh, these.
So we got that figured out when we move next year.
The monkey room.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
You gonna walk in
Okay.
that shit. You gonna walk in that shit. It's gonna be
Yeah, I love monkeys.
Mm-mm.
I love to see them flying from one tree to the next tree, and they sit there and eat their little bananas.
right.
I
Look,
love it.
I even got this. See that?
Oh,
Uh-uh.
look at his
What is
eyes.
that?
It holds your phone.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
It's a phone holder. It's on my desk.
Hey, big.
No, he little.
Oh, it's little.
Yeah, he holds your phone.
Do he
Uh-uh.
talk?
Yeah. No, I got that at work.
Oh, you say you got that at one. That
Yeah,
one
I
at
got one
work.
of them at work that talk. It makes a noise and talk and say hello.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they all over.
Mm-mm.
Unicorn taking over the room though.
Mm-hmm.
See that laptop he on? That's why he echoing, because we can hear the laptop.
Oh, I put him on mute so it won't go through.
I know, but that's what it is. That's what we're hearing when he's off mute. We got
Yeah,
the laptop
he
on.
remind me of the other little boy that used to be on our live.
Oh,
I can't think of his name though.
Golden.
It started
Yeah,
with a D, didn't it?
yeah, he's still on my Instagram and Snapchat.
Yeah, he's on my
Him
Instagram too.
and Maya. Maya pops in every now and
Yeah, might be
again.
going live on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm.
Golden's a senior this year, y'all.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
His
What do y'all
graduation
think about
is
the two mass shootings yesterday?
That was crazy.
crazy.
Yes, I was like, not one but two. I was like,
That's
this
crazy.
is getting out of hand.
Mm.
It's
Yeah, it
like you don't
is.
know where to go no more.
But and
Everybody
then one
stay in
of
the
them said
house.
that he was upset with the Hispanic population, so he wanted to shoot up everybody that was a Hispanic.
What?
I'm
That's
like,
crazy.
where do they do this kind of stuff? And where do you get this kind of mindset? And you leave a note saying exactly what you're going to do and who you like and you don't like.
Wow.
I'm like, man, that's crazy.
I didn't see all of that, but I heard, and I was like, you could have been just going in there for a loaf of bread or something.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Or Lisa could have said, "Babe, can you run to the store, Walmart, and then I don't come back?" Some shit like that. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. And then the man said that how did the parents get away from the kids? The man said he was just grabbing the people's kids and trying to run out the door with all of the kids attached to him. I was like, but where were the parents?
That's crazy.
That was real crazy. I'm like, you decide to go and hide yourself and don't even take your child with you? That's
Mm-mm.
just really crazy. But I thank God that this man was an angel, and grabbed as many kids as he could to run out the door.
Right.
I was like, oh, I just couldn't understand that one. I was like, no. I said, if anything, I'm gonna grab my child, and the child gonna go up underneath of me.
Right.
To add cover And I was like,
Look,
wow.
double knee surgery and all. I've been dabbling on that floor into something for real.
Right, it's gonna take Pharaoh's army to get me back up.
Uh,
But I was like, oh my gosh. And pray that I don't smother little nugget in the meantime, but I'm gonna protect him at all costs.
Lexi, you can't say stuff in this conversation.
Lexi is crazy.
You can't say crazy stuff in a serious conversation.
But that's true. It is gonna take Pharaoh's army to get me up. Shucks, the last time I fell on the floor, man, by the time Shamira and Alexis got me up off the floor, Jay was tired. She was like, man.
I don't know.
I was like, well, it's your fault that I fell on the floor.
I'd be like, fuck it, I'm just back to crawl.
On the floor. Well, yes, it's gonna take all of them. And look, the other day I was like, man, I just want to sit on this floor, and because I want to be like a normal person and sit on the floor. I said, but I'll be darned if I'm gonna call the fire department to come and get my fat behind up off the floor. I was like, I guess you won't be sitting on the floor.
I sit on the floor all the time. Lisa be like, why you get down there? I say, I don't know.
I know that's right. Trying to get up off the floor.
But it'll take a minute to get back up.
Yeah.
She be like, why you keep sitting down there? You already know what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's messed up the nerves in my arms, so I don't have the strength to, pull myself back up. I'll be like, man, this is hard work. So that's why I'm always sitting on the bed, because at least I know I can do so much in the bed. But then I was saying to myself the other day, I don't never ever want to be where I'm bed bound, because it's just saying you don't have a life or something. I was like, we got to figure this out, girlfriend. We've got to figure this out, and we're going to figure this out. I said, because we just know you won't be sitting on the floor.
HL.
We just know that.
Click on
that's one for sure.
So when do the kids go back to school in y'all states?
14th.
September the 3rd for me.
August 14th here.
Alexis will be a senior.
August 14th here too.
Some of them already went back on the 1st, but the rest of them go back August 14th.
August the 14th.
That's what's that?
Less than 2 weeks.
I go to school.
Yeah.
What did I just say?
August the 14th.
He said, Jay started school this week.
Where you at, Lexi?
Yeah, some of them started on the 1st.
Alexandria, Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Right on the other side of DC, 15 minutes from DC.
Oh, okay.
She talking about DC, like DC, Washington, DC.
Yeah, I got that, DC. She's silly.
My bad.
Now I think I'm about 45 minutes with Kool-Aid and Lisa.
Yeah, it's probably about 45 minutes. Hour drive depending on traffic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in the Windy City, so.
Where you at?
In Illinois.
Yeah.
Have you met Key Cam and the fam?
Yeah.
No, we were supposed to try to hook up sometime this year. I talked to him.
Well, I'm trying to go to Chicago next year.
Me too. I want to go too.
Well, y'all come out here. Let me know. We can link up.
We staying in your basement.
Y'all got all the room, y'all. Stay staying there.
Right.
You got all the room you want.
We bringing all the blow up mattresses.
I just realized a lot of subscribers that I follow that live in Chicago.
Really, everybody. A lot of people I follow. I don't really know, but maybe one or two people. I think one for sure. That I don't see too many people that's out here where I'm at. Like I ain't, everybody I know is like, Atlanta, California, Texas, and stuff like that.
I wonder what state has the most YouTubers.
Probably Houston,
California.
Probably California and Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta, Houston, and California.
Oh, really?
The YouTube studio is in California, so
Oh, okay.
And I wonder why they
But
don't
there's
do a
one in
lot of
New
meet
York
and
too.
greets in
There's a
those states for
studio
those
in New
people
York
who
too.
are really, really dead that are big YouTubers.
Hmm.
Like, I'm just gonna throw a name out there. Like, I know I think they in Houston. I think, yeah,
Oh,
they in Houston. Tay and Jazz.
But they
I was
from
hoping
Indiana, or where are they from?
what's your
Indiana.
it was in Houston,
Hey, ATL shouting.
but
Hey, y'all.
you
yeah,
in the
I
car
would
again?
love for them to put up a
You be burning that good gum and
YouTube
gas.
event.
Well, right now, I ain't got no car on because I'm sitting in the heat. Well, right now, I ain't got.
ATL shout.
Hey, y'all. Trying to see who
ATL
all is there.
shouting.
She be burning them gas. I'm gonna send you my gas card.
That's because I can't do that live no more, so I don't sit in the car like that no more.
Uh,
I know
yeah.
one day I want to go
I
and
was shocked when
by the airport and just watch the airplanes go up and down.
I want to be on one of them airplanes.
right.
Come on, why I don't want to watch nobody take it off. I want
I
to
be
be
like,
on there.
I want to go somewhere.
Sure do.
Oh,
I
I
never
do too.
forget
I
when
want
we
to
did
I
it.
don't
get.
know.
I don't like them. I don't like the planes, but I do want to go somewhere. And I want to go driving again because I had even though me and DC Kool-Aid and Lisa sat 4 hours in one little spot. That and Shamira, she just came back that way and she said, "Why is this in Fredericksburg?" Like, I don't know, Shamira, but we all sat in that traffic too. Trust and believe. We weren't happy campers.
Oh yeah,
A four
that
hour ride should not take 8 hours.
right. I don't know, but
That
that was tragedy.
I'm gonna get this
yes, it
other
was
job
DC. That
where
was
I work with
awful.
us,
What's
and
that?
I
I'm
couldn't
gonna
believe
get
it.
this
I
other
said a
job.
4 hour ride took 8 hours.
What you say, Leilani?
I'm gonna get this other job that this lady that I work with does. She just puts on like security stickers at like Dollar Generals and stuff. But she does it everywhere. They send you to all kinds of places. They're like, can you go to South Carolina and do this store for me? And all you got to do is you drive out to that store. They get you a hotel room, they pay for your gas and all your everything, your whole trip. And you just spend 1 hour in the store putting security stickers on stuff. And then they
not
get
bad.
a free trip somewhere. So I'm going to start doing that so that I can do some traveling and visit y'all. And they going to
Let
pay
me
for
call
my
the security
hotel.
lady so she can put DC first.
So they can pay for my rooms and stuff. And I can in 1 hour and do that, and then do me some collabs with the time.
Yeah.
They pay for your mileage.
Yeah, they pay for the gas, they pay for your room, they
Hey,
pay,
Lisa.
Hey,
they
Lisa.
buy you food,
Everybody say, "Hey, baby."
they give you food money, everything. She done took her family.
Okay, now.
She done took them to Disneyland. She took them to what's that other thing? It's that one in Kentucky. I can't remember what it's called. She done took them to all that stuff.
Well, when you come this way, let us know.
I wish I had a job where I could travel. That'd be fun. I always want to be an airline stewardess. So I can go places. I be wanting to go places, man.
But you know what? I know this lady. She's been doing that for years. She's older than us now, but I remember, I met her when Brittany was in middle school, and she said it's fun, but eventually you get tired of it. But the money's great, and you get to see a lot, but you barely home.
I don't care.
You got a husband.
He'll be all right.
She got a whole husband.
He'll be all right. That'd be so fun, though.
Little man said, "Can you unmute him?"
Tell him he got to turn off his computer. Turn the sound off on his computer, then he can be unmuted. He can't be playing the computer in the background.
Because it's a lot of interference.
So while you on this, can you see the chat or no?
You can see the chat, but you gotta mute.
I just saw that somebody. No, I can't see the YouTube chat, but he sent me a message in the.
If you switch over to your app,
because it's a lot of interference.
You make sure you turn the video off.
Can you see the chat or no?
Hear it. You can see the chat, but
out to come back.
I'm just not gonna touch nothing. I ain't gonna touch nothing.
Make sure you turn your laptop off.
Looks like he went out to come back in.
Gonna touch nothing.
You gotta mute.
Hold on.
I don't hear anything now, but I'm
Now where boss go?
I don't hear anything.
She probably come back.
Now where boss go?
She probably come back.
Yeah, I can hear feedback coming.
That's little man. I gotta mute him again because he got his thing.
Yeah, I can hear.
That's little man. I gotta mute him again because he got. All right, I had to take him out the thing because
because it's like you said the same thing twice. I'm saying the same thing twice.
Like I'm stuttering and shit.
But now I really can't hear y'all now though, and I haven't touched nothing. I really can't.
You can't hear nothing.
See y'all. Look.
I can hear y'all, but just a little bit.
You got your volume up? Oh, look at that snake. Oh Lord, no.
Oh hell no!
What kind
I ain't gonna be.
No.
Oh, you need to put that thing up. Put that monster up, baby.
I'm thinking, meaty. It's not a monster.
That thing. Oh, I'm scared.
Yeah, what's up, Jim?
Y'all gonna make me get out.
Ooh.
Big old animal.
Ooh, I ain't gonna be able to do no snake now.
Jim 6, you got your music, your volume up.
Hey, babe.
Turn your volume down.
Hi.
Touch it for him.
Hey.
Look at watch us. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm trying to find. Watch us to touch y'all.
I ain't want to touch that. We.
I'm good. What you been up to, Jim 6?
Nah, just chilling.
Wait a minute, you sound like turn your volume down.
Okay. I turned it down.
All right. Cool. But I'm trying to see if I hear myself.
Yeah, you can still hear it.
Yeah, it sound better now.
To me, but my volume all the way up.
ATL shouty, what's the problem with your volume, boo?
They try to make me feel like I'm stuttering and shit. Hold on, let me see if I still hear it.
Yeah,
it's coming from Jim 6.
Yeah.
I turned the mic off.
That's probably why I can't hear, because the mic off. I can't hear nothing from nobody.
You just talk.
Y'all talk to me now. But I mean, I probably won't stay out here long anyway. But I do have like a couple of topics that I wanted to talk about. But I know one of them is mental illness for real, because like waking up yesterday and hearing people talk about the shooting and everything.
Right.
That's sad. But a lot of people been saying that mental illness is not discussed within the African American community. And my daughter is half African American, so I don't even know where to start, to be honest.
Take your time.
But it's just really sad, to see the circumstances that is going on in the world. And then not only that, but I guess you could say in my home.
Mm-hmm. Y'all make sure y'all
it's like, trying to think of how to start this. So some of you know that she has autism.
She's talking about her daughter.
She was born with fluid on her brain and all that. I think that's why my volume is messed up, because she keeps calling me on my phone and she's in the house. I'm like 5 steps from her. So I think that's what's wrong with my volume. She's done called me so much. But we had an incident the other day, something that she's never done before. And it was like, I go inside the house, and when I tell you there was water everywhere, from my bed to just DVDs, I felt like somebody, like if you told me, I'm just gonna be honest, like if you told me she was knocking on the walls, or ate your food from your refrigerator, or um singing loud or something like that, I'd be like, yep, that's her. I can
Right.
tell you that's her. But when I walked in there and all the hand soap, all the lotion, the bleach, washing powder was poured on everything, that's not her. And I felt like somebody told her to do that.
It's okay.
And there's a lot of people that want me to put her in a home, and I can't.
Uh-uh.
Don't do that.
She didn't ask for these doctors to do this to her. I can't. I can't.
Right.
So my heart's been heavy about, should I do it? Shouldn't I do it? But at the same time, here where we live, if she's having a moment outside and anybody call the police on her, she's going to jail.
Even
And
though,
put in
even though,
regular population,
even though
which
she
is
has
sad.
the issue, they would still do that.
Yes.
And you in Atlanta, and that's what they do out there?
Yeah.
Oh, I might think twice about coming out there. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
they because the guy that lives above me, he's a correctional officer. And then my friend, I learned that she was in the county that Destiny would go to. And my friend told me that there's a lady down there right now that poops in her hand and puts it in her hair to make finger waves. She's mentally ill, but she's in population. So they don't care about Destiny function as a 5-year-old. They don't care about none of that.
That's
So
crazy.
I deal with what I deal with every day to keep her out of jail, because I know if she goes, she will be dead.
Well, how old is she, if you don't mind me asking? It'd be okay. It'd be okay. Girl, you gonna have me crying on here. Oh my God.
She's 20, but she
Okay, well,
functions between a 5 and a 10-year-old.
okay. Okay. So we kind of got similar stories, but not quite. It seems like you probably going through a little bit more. My son is also autistic. He is 23. But I think you might, I don't know the levels of what you could deal with your daughter. You probably wouldn't even know my son was autistic until he started talking, to be completely honest. But everybody's different because, they got different levels. You know how they say it's some is more severe than others. Have you ever heard that before?
Yes.
So maybe that's probably, I'm thinking your daughter is more, from the sounds of it, is more severe.
She's
But
actually getting worse.
okay. Did anybody ever, like the doctors ever say anything about medicine for her or anything like that?
Well, the problem that I'm having right now is I had a doctor, she had a procedure done, and it was supposed to be upper and lower GI. I'm gonna tell you how they've done me and done her. So during the procedure, I guess they must have took her back in the operating room. I don't know what happened. I'm taking it they held her down or something. But when they brought her back, they said in front of her that she was an adult. He had to go by what she said. And she said, no, don't do it. So he didn't do it. From the time he said that in front of her, it's been a nightmare for me, because she will tell you, I'm not going to no more doctors. I'm tired of them hurting me. I'm tired of them giving me all this medicine. So I had talked to a cop, and they told me that by law, if I got guardianship over her, and she didn't go to the doctor, I'm going to jail.
I was going to bring that up.
Either way it goes, she's not going.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up to you because if you have guardianship over her, and say she do something outside, like you were saying, they know she's special needs. I don't see, that's confusing with what you were saying earlier about they'll put her with other people when she special needs. That is, I had never heard that in my life.
Yes, they will put her in general population. She will be with regular people like me,
See,
you, DC,
you need to get out of
Leilani.
ATL from the looks of it, because Illinois out here, they don't do that. We have so many special needs children out here. It's something different out there in Atlanta. I ain't never heard that before in my life.
Yeah, I'm actually so ready to leave from here.
You
But the
need to come
sad
to
part about
Illinois.
it is talking to the cop. He told me my hands are tied because she's not going to the doctor without me being a guardian. If I am her guardian, she's not going. And that's because the doctors before have overdosed her with seizure medication. You know, they've done so much to her to
Mm-hmm.
where it's just that I don't know.
Yeah,
You know, I don't
it
know. So it's
seems
like my
like
hands are tied.
yeah, it seems like Atlanta probably don't really ain't the best for special needs kids. Clearly,
It's not. It's
Yeah,
not.
I'm telling you, out here,
And
Illinois is.
then
I'm telling you, Illinois is good.
and then the thing that hurts me the most is you know, a lot of her doctors, they know how she is. And you know, I get by law that they cannot talk to me because she's 20. I get that. And they have to protect themselves. But at the same time, my daughter hasn't been on her blood pressure pills for a month because she won't go.
Oh,
And that's dangerous.
mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't even know what to say.
And it's
I
like
just
I had to take a
heard.
step back because it's like I don't know what to do anymore because you put her in these mental facilities here. You see them touching them,
Yeah,
raping
I
them,
wouldn't put her nowhere. I
doing
would not
things
put her
to
nowhere.
them. So it's like I don't know what to do.
I
ATL
wouldn't put her
Shorty,
nowhere.
can she go to day camp?
I can't really hear.
Can
She
y'all hear
said,
me?
can she go to day camp?
Day camp. She won't go anywhere but the front porch. Every now and then I'll get her to go somewhere, but I was just going back and forth with a girl on Facebook called Team Avilio, and he's nonverbal autistic. And I told her I would be sure one day to tell her story the best I can. But
Mm-hmm.
he's autistic nonverbal, but he's violent. Destiny's not violent, but he's violent. And she had to get him in a group home.
Mm.
And in the group home, he was doing okay. Um, through the week, he can go to a day program from 11 to 2. And so he's new. He's walking back and forth. And at the time he's walking back and forth, he kicked the wall. Not a person, but he kicked the wall. And whatever the worker did, the picture that I saw let me know I still can't do that. He had
Mm-hmm.
scratches down his face. The lady had
Mm.
to push him in his head, around his neck. This is the day program.
Mm.
And
Joanne
then
said,
after the lady did all that, then he bit her,
ooh.
Mm.
which is sad.
Joanne
But
said, do you have any family support?
no, no.
Mm.
Is there a way where the city where you live at will have a worker come out to your home to like
So
interact with Destiny?
supposedly I don't qualify
Well, why is that?
because she's not um physically down, like in a wheelchair or something like that.
Mm.
Wow. So
I'm gonna
there's
tell you
like
right
no
now.
help nowhere.
I'm gonna tell you right now. You need to hurry up and get the heck from out of ATL. That's all I got to
Well,
say.
well, what I've done is I reached out to North Carolina Duke University,
Mm-hmm.
and I know this sounds about like the crazy to me. It sounds crazy to me. Um, I had said it many times before. Destiny has a VP shunt in her head. It drains the fluid from her brain.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
She's had it uh almost 19 years now. Never replaced. They said
Mm.
it's working fine. Um, her neurosurgeon said when I asked for, when should she have to come back, he said never. Not unless I thought there was something wrong with the shunt. I've never
Mm-hmm.
heard of a foreign object in somebody's brain. You don't have to go to an appointment for that. I've never heard of that. But what it is Destiny's shunt is embedded in her brain. They don't want to tell me that. I already know that.
Right.
My neighbor saw Destiny. She she knew I was telling the truth, but just for her to see it for herself, I'm gonna try to capture some and record it. I try not to put Destiny out there like that because I don't want nobody to judge her. It's not her fault. It's not her fault. But how she talks to me now is she bends over and talks to me at her knee, or she walks back and forth like 4 steps to the right, 4 steps to the back, then to the left, and then back up, like a little pattern. All this is new. And I tell people all the time that that's why I post the pictures that I do, is because anybody that don't even know her, you can see the difference from then to now. She don't even look the same. I showed them a video from 2016. Destiny looks nothing like that now. It's like she's gone downhill.
But do you think it's because of what they got in her brain?
Yes.
Do you think? Okay.
And I also think because I try to tell everybody, when I tell them that, they say that they've never heard that. These are doctors, but people that I talk to that I don't even know, when I tell her story or anything like that, they're like, wow. So but 5 years ago, when they took her off her seizure medication, she's never been the same. It was like she started declining from that. And then if you look up Keppra is a harsh medication. And so when they weaned her off of it, because she was on it for a while, so instead of doing the what you would do on a medication, the side effects, her brain started doing it as she was coming off. And people always ask me, why haven't I got a lawyer? Why haven't I sued? Because there's not an amount of money that can bring back what I've lost with her. Not billions, not trillions, not nothing. And I tell people all the time, if God were to come down today, and I think I said this on their last live, if God was to come down today and tell me, Karen, I'm going to heal Destiny from head to toe, but you got to come with me right now, I'm gone. But this is what they've done to her. But it's starting to affect her more that she's getting older. And like I said, I'm not trying to put her out there like that, but my daughter used to take 2 showers a day. My daughter used to change her pad every 30 minutes. Not anymore. Not anymore. It's sad. It's sad.
It sounds like she's giving up. Like she sounds like she's giving up. She don't want to do this.
But I feel like that too. But at the same time, she'll say, I don't want to go to heaven. I don't want to go to heaven and stuff like that. And I'll try to, and what's happened is she wants to meet, she says that regular people basically have let her down. And I guess, what you can consider as like hurt her as far as doctor wise and all of that. So I've had to promise her that she can meet like Molly's Behavior, the Atlanta Hawkbird, or Justin Bieber to get her to go to the doctors. And now that she sees that I can't make it happen, she knows now that I'm not telling the truth. And I think it's so sad because some of these people are right here in our area, right here. And before Destiny became mentally ill and gave back, Destiny was on the Channel 2 News giving back to Little Trip. And he passed away, but she gave back before she became mentally ill. Came to me and wanted to do a fundraiser for him. And now that I've reached out to them, there's no response. I'm not asking for money from nobody. I just want these people to come see her or come and meet her. It's not that hard. And it's just sad that I feel like some of the YouTube people that I have met are more of a family to me and my daughter and my grandbaby and my son than people I know in real life. And that is sad to me.
Hmm. Oh, he wants
But
to
I
go.
was gonna do a live tonight on Instagram since I can't do it on YouTube about mental illness in African
Give me
Americans
that.
because people do not talk
I'm
about
gonna
it.
do
Do
your
not.
nails when you come in here.
Right.
And I might
Yeah.
be Caucasian, but at the same time, my daughter is African American. I have to be her voice. I have to stand up
Right.
Yeah.
when nobody else will.
Let's put it
You know,
on.
I have people that say, I'm sorry you go through that. These are people that I know. I'm sorry you go through that. I'm sorry that Destiny's doing this, Destiny's doing that. And can I do this and can I do that? But not one of these
Oh,
people
here's the top
that,
too.
that I know will say, well, let me come sit with Destiny for 5 minutes while you go in there and just take a breather.
Right.
But I do this for people that I know
Right.
or spend my last on them or something. I don't get that.
Crunch Time say she's copying with depression from an artistic stance point.
It doesn't surprise me. I mean, I believe that. But when I turned to Duke University and I told them her story, the lady I spoke to on the phone,
Mm-hmm.
she was like, just hearing the little bit I said, she said it sounds like that she has some kind of brain damage. I
That's
believe
what I
that
was
too.
asking. Because it could be
And
because that thing's still in there all that
yep,
time.
and the thing is that she always has to have a shunt for life, you know. But the
Right.
thing is, they've let it sit so long that if they take it out, two things are going to happen. She's going to die or she's going to be a vegetable. And they know that. So when I do tell Destiny's story, nobody wants to touch her because she's already a liability.
Yeah.
She's a liability to people.
What about medication wise? Is there a way that they can change her medication that will give her more energy to do things?
She's not on anything.
Oh, so what if they, other than the medication for high blood pressure that she
She
stopped
was on the
taking?
lisinopril.
So what if they give her medication to help her be more active? Is there even such a thing?
Nobody will give her anything without seeing her now.
But
Not
nobody
even
don't want
to
to see
like
her.
give her something to help me get her there.
Mm.
What about they come to you?
They won't come.
They won't. But that's a good thing about this place. That's why I said I really feel like God is working in certain ways to help the situation because right in front of my apartments it's a new place that just opened up called Talk Therapy. They have behavioral all kind of stuff. And I had called and spoke with them and told them what was going on, and they're gonna try to have them be able to
Hold on,
come
y'all.
out here and work with Destiny, but it may take 30 days.
Oh, okay.
How you doing?
Versus, and that's what I'm saying, like I struggle whether to put her in a mental hospital or do what everybody told me to do. But at the same time, it was like that just popped right in my eye. And when I say you can go out of my apartment and go to that light, it's like right there,
Mm.
you know, and it gave me some kind of hope about me putting her somewhere
Right. I don't think
because
you should put her
I'm
anywhere.
all she knows.
Right. I just think that you should still work with her and talk with her and love on her and I would keep pushing to find somebody because there's somebody out there that's going to work with Destiny and that's going to work with you. We just got to keep pushing and we're going to keep praying and we're going to believe in the name of Jesus that it's going to happen.
Carol said that there has to be a doctor out here that can help you.
I agree with Carol. I do. I do. I do believe
I've
it may
I've
not be
searched
in your
online.
state.
Just haven't found it. It just ain't happened yet. That's what it sounds like.
I've searched online for doctors that will come into the home, and I called the number, and they don't take her insurance. They take Medicare, and all
She
she has
doesn't
is
have
the
both.
disability Medicaid.
So
But the sad part about her primary care doctor, she's only seen him maybe 3 times. So, you know, she was seeing another primary care doctor for a long time, but he's actually left the country.
Mhm.
And so I keep trying to tell him that she functions at a different level. She doesn't like for people to talk in front of her, but he still does. He treats her like she's 20.
It should be in there with the.
So like I can't even go in there myself and say, well, hey, you think you can give her something so it can calm her down a little bit and I can get her to these doctors? No.
I don't understand, because if she's not, you know, really functioning as an adult, and you know you are her mother, I don't understand why they won't let you speak on her behalf.
Well, that's
Well,
what I was gonna ask. Or do you not have guardianship over her?
no, ma'am. No,
Okay,
ma'am.
well that's the first thing you need to do. You
But
have to
I
get.
can't. I can't,
Why is that?
because by the doctor telling her that she's an adult and all of that, the police officer told me if I get guardianship over her, power of attorney or anything, and I make appointments for her and she does not go, I'm going to jail.
No,
I
Me
ain't
you're
never.
going to
not,
jail
because
is
you
not
can
going to help
always
her.
keep canceling the appointments.
I can't really hear Lexi.
What'd you say, Lexi?
I was saying that's crazy. She can cancel the appointments and just make another appointment, and cancel that appointment and make another appointment. You can't go to jail for somebody not going to the hospital. That doesn't sound right. I think that police officer gave you false
Well,
information.
my goal is I have an inspection tomorrow. My goal is Tuesday to go down and try to talk to a judge and just explain like everything. Um, but when I tell you these people are crooked, because when that I told y'all that they did the procedure or whatever, and they said that she wouldn't let them do it or whatever and brought her back. And so when I came home and talked to people above them,
That car
we was
really
able to
started
set
up.
that appointment back up. They redid the appointment. They redid the procedure like I told them. But they had a lady come in and the doctor and was like, who do you want to take care of you? And she was like, me. And so they had Destiny sign a paper. I didn't sign anything. Her and the lady signed something. Me trusting these people at the children's hospital, comes to find out after showing them to the police. So supposedly I was supposed to be able to use these papers to go and talk to doctors, to do anything I needed to do. Come to find out they wasn't even real.
Okay, let me start from the beginning. Where's Destiny's parents?
It's the car, Mom.
You said, where's her parent?
Mm-hmm.
I'm her parent.
Okay, so if you are her parent, then you should be able to have legal guardianship over her.
That don't make sense to me. I'm telling you right now, I drive a school bus for a living. We deal with special needs children all the time. I'm never gonna forget. There was a child on my bus. The mother was like, "Oh, he's not gonna be in school next week because I have court for custody." I think he was 18 at the time, and she was getting legal guardianship over him because if something, God forbid, something happens, he's special needs, and so she,
Mhm.
was the guardian over him. That's what I'm saying. That don't even sound right. You are allowed to
Don't
get
get me
guardianship
wrong.
over your child.
Don't get me wrong. I could be guardianship power of attorney all day long. But at the same time, by these cops telling me these things, I can't go to jail.
I don't even know if they know what
Number
they
one,
Police
I
talking
wouldn't
officers
about.
don't
survive
know
in jail.
everything. They just
I don't
lying
even
to you,
know.
Kim.
Yeah, I don't think
The
they know
police
what the
don't
heck
know
they
that.
talking
They
about.
lying.
Girl, I
But
ain't never
back
heard that in my
when,
life.
when all this like kind of really started or whatever, and I live like right in front of the playground. Like when you step out my front door, you see my playground. So I turn around to give my keys. Destiny was gone. And when she left, I'm panicking. I'm calling the police. I'm calling my mom, describing what she has on. She had done made it out of our apartments, down the whole street, down into the deep woods to find Alvin and the Chipmunks. A bunch of cops came out, but there was a black cop and a white cop. The white cop wanted to take her to jail. The black cop, they knew something was wrong with her. I let them know up front. I gave them the papers and everything. That's when I first learned that these papers are no good. They're not notarized. They're nothing. They're nothing. And so had it not been for the black cop stepping in, the white cop would have took Destiny to jail.
Take her to jail for what? She didn't do anything.
Because she was
didn't
like,
hurt anybody?
No,
She
like a
didn't steal
tantrum. She
anything?
was doing the tantrum.
You can't go to jail for throwing a tantrum.
And he was like, I'll take you for a ride. I'll give you something to see.
That is, yeah.
That
You
is
need
awful.
you need to leave Atlanta because clearly that ain't for you to be with.
That's not the place. It's like
Charlotte.
down there, not getting no help, no nothing.
No, you ain't got no help out there. Illinois, I'm telling you, Illinois is. I'm just saying.
Carol said you need to speak to a lawyer.
I know. Yes.
No,
because
you can leave the state with Destiny.
Huh?
You can leave the state with Destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would leave.
Her father doesn't have anything to do with her.
Right. I would find a place that that's affordable to live, where it's going to be feasible for you and your family, and I would go. And also,
my goal is North Carolina. I believe Duke University would help her. It's been on my heart for a long time.
Oh, okay.
I believe they would save her.
Yeah, I would be gone. I would pack my stuff and be gone.
Yeah.
Because this is this is nothing but a test, and you're gonna have a great testimony after this, because you're gonna be bringing your destiny back to who you know. Don't listen to these doctors and stuff saying that she can't come back, because God is still on the throne, and God is leading you right now. He's putting it on your heart to go to Duke University so that those doctors can help her. God
And
didn't
do you
put
know how
doctors on this
fast I
earth for
got a
nothing.
paper from the doctors who I felt like messed her brain up to give me permission to take her to North Carolina for a visit? They gave it to me really fast.
Yeah, well, I would step up on that. But the thing is you getting Destiny out the house. I guess, if she see you all are packing, and you should just start talking to her and tell her, Destiny, we're going to be moving to a better place, and Destiny, you're going to be able to do this, and Destiny, you're going to be able to do that. Aren't you excited, Destiny, about that? You have to start preparing her. Start preparing her now, Karen. That way she's going to want to get in the car. Show her pictures, and this is what you're going to do, and that's what you're going to do, so you can start getting it in her head now, that this is going to happen, and this is what we're going to do. And I'm telling you, when it's time to start moving and you'll be able to get her in the car, just start plasting pictures all over the place, and that's what's going to really help you. Pictures are going to be your answer right now, to get her out, to get her outside. Maybe if you even have to show her pictures and start small, like, let's go to McDonald's, take her to get her favorite food, her favorite ice cream, her favorite dessert, anything to get her out of the house, and
that's what I do. And a lot of
steps.
times she'll say it's not all about that, and that I'm trying to do the same thing. So like she used to go to Walmart with me, like different places. So when she does get up and come with me, I take advantage of that and I just go. And like how she got out and went to my mom's house the other day.
Okay.
That was something she hadn't done in a long time.
Okay.
That's good. Well, take her again. Take her again. Maybe, it's something at your mom's house that she want to see again, or, it's hot outside. Maybe take her to Rita's and let her get a special treat or something like that. Anything is better than nothing.
Yeah.
Anything is worth a try. Because we got to get our Destiny back to where she used to be, Because I remember she used to love recording.
And I just try so much. I can't even talk. All the time I'll say, Destiny, come on, let's go to Dairy Queen, or Destiny, come on, let's go get you some shoes or something like that. And she'll be like, I don't want to go. It's not all about that. How does she say it? She calls this normal life. She wants a life with famous people.
Oh,
And
she
I'm
want to
just
be
like,
Who's her
okay.
favorite person? Who's
mindless
her favorite?
behavior and Justin Bieber.
Oh. Have you
Oh.
reached
Right.
out to them?
The crap that I can't make happen.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
but have you reached out to them?
Yes, ma'am. I just
Mm.
reached out to the Atlanta Hawkbird that she wants to see to come here. Come to
Mm-hmm.
find out, the boy that's our groundsman, he claims that he's his friend. So I just asked him today, was there any word? And he said that they sent it up to the top to see if we can make this happen for her. And I'm just like, but this is your friend. I mean, don't get me wrong. If that's what they're doing, I understand. But don't get me wrong. If all this boy got to do is put on a costume and come to my house,
Right.
and if that gets her to that hospital or to the doctor to get her blood pressure pills, as a human, as a person, why wouldn't you do that? Bump the higher up.
Right.
I don't know. That's just
Is there
me.
a way you
If
can buy the costume on Amazon? I know that may
uh,
sound crazy, but is it a way to buy the costume?
I've tried that back when it was the Alvin and the Chipmunks really bad, and I was promising her that they was coming for her birthday and they was gonna do all that. And finally, I just got so tired of lying to her and watching her hurt because I couldn't make it happen. I had to tell them that they passed away. But I had took all the money I had and bought an Alvin and the Chipmunk costume, and it didn't work because she had found them on YouTube, and they're the ones she found, their mouths moved. This was just a regular costume. I'm
Okay,
just like, God help me.
right.
So
You try.
that's
She
one
was
thing I
one
can
step
say,
ahead of you,
that
honey.
she's very smart.
Yeah, she's smart. She said,
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh my God, like really? So I'm sitting here with an Alvin costume for $80 that has been worn twice.
you better put that
Girl,
joke
you better
on
put that
Craigslist,
Alvin and the Chipmunk
eBay.
costume on and act a fool in that house.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
gotta do
put
something
it
with it because
on.
I want it.
Right, put it back on, Karen, and just act crazy with it. That may inspire her a little bit. Um, and even though the mouth don't move, I still will talk. Or can you cut a hole in the mouth part so that it'll move?
No, it's like hard. It's like a hard mouth.
Oh. Yeah, that's something. But you know what? I would reach out to the baseball teams. I would reach out to colleges. I would reach out to whomever it is. They might even let her come for tickets to a baseball game or something. They might even let her come out on the field and be like their special guest for the day to throw out the ball. You got to do. I know it takes
I
a
just
lot of work.
recently, I don't know if y'all know who Maddie B is. Um, I just recently had bought her Maddie B tickets, and she wanted to like actually. She got to meet him one time for a few minutes, but she didn't understand why he just signed her book and that was it. And
Mm-hmm.
so I bought the tickets for us to go to the concert, and I kept reaching out to the parents, to him, like, they know who she is. So I'm like, can you please just like say something to her or do anything? Never heard nothing back. Needless to say, those tickets are wasted. She wouldn't go.
Mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Wow, I would just start reaching
And
out
it's
to
hard
different.
it's hard for her to go, with I know everybody's different with autism, but
Right.
it's hard for her to go places, um like with the crowds and stuff like that. She likes
Mm-hmm.
things to happen here, and I don't know if maybe that's the problem, that a lot of people don't want to come here and they just don't say nothing to me or whatever. But it's like, at least say something to me that you got um my letter or my email or something like
Right.
that, to
Acknowledge it.
let me know you can't do it,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
you know. and it's just sad. Like I wish I could, and I think that's what hurts me because some of the people here are right here in Atlanta, right here, and
You
I don't
know
know
how
what it would
people rent
take.
animals for like baby sharks and stuff like that for birthday parties? You can't
Yeah,
rent those.
we tried that before I got the Alvin and the Chipmunk, well, the Alvin costume.
Mhm.
They didn't have those, but the lady told me she could make the Chipmunk a Alvin, but it was the Chippendale.
Chippendale.
Is there any other
Uh-uh.
cartoon person that she likes?
Nope. Alvin, Chipmunk, Simon, Theodore, Eleanor, all of them. But
Wow.
to her right now, they're in heaven. I can't keep lying about that with her.
I was gonna say that
Right.
that's yeah. You can't lie because I'm telling you right now. If what autistic kids, if you tell them something and you don't do it, they're gonna keep
Yep.
on bringing it up. That's why when my son
That's
said,
what I've
"Well,
had to learn.
oh
I've had to
God,"
learn
ooh,
that.
that's why I don't do that. My son be like, "Oh, I want a video game." I say, "Okay, we'll get it on." I tell him the day and the date, so that way he
Yeah.
won't ask me no more. And then when that
But
day and that come, you best believe
the
I better
hard
get it because he gonna remember.
the hard part that she suffers from is that
Hi,
oh,
crybaby.
what they call it, compulsive disorder,
Oh, okay.
and he said that that's where this is coming from. So no matter if it's Alvin for the year, Justin Bieber for a year, it's always going to be something or somebody.
Mhm.
And I'm like, God help me.
So what if we send her some Alvin and the Chipmunk animals? Does she have those? You know, stuffed animals?
She does. She's lost a couple of them in the hospital, but she walks around with the three that she has and the Grinch doll, and
Do
will not
they
put them
have
down.
clothes? I'm gonna look. What size is she? Do they have like the Alvin and the Chipmunk? You know those onesies that they have all these little cartoon characters in now, and everybody are wearing them.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna look for one. What size is she?
Oh, that's so hard to say.
So would I like need to purchase like a large or extra large, small, medium?
I would say extra large only because the stuff that you get online sometimes is small.
Right.
Because I had noticed that I had got my first autism shirt and I had got a extra large or something like that.
Mhm.
And when I got it, it was so small Destiny could fit it.
Right. I know exactly what you're talking about. I order my size, even though I know I'm not that size. I'll order two sizes bigger, and it be large. So I'm gonna look for that Alvin and the Chipmunk. Now, which one is her favorite character?
Alvin.
Alvin. Okay. And and we should all rally around and just try to find things and mail this to ATL Shorty so we can help her with her daughter. Because we are all family. And you all rallied
Yep.
behind me when I was going through my time, and I'm better now. So I'm going to look for that because I just feel like that's just, I don't care what it costs, I'm going to get it.
I I just have so much love for. I have like maybe on both hands on the love and respect that I have for a few of you that I've actually known other people a whole lot longer than y'all. Um, but I've had certain people to reach out to me just to, see how I'm doing, text how Destiny's doing, and that text right there means more to me than anything. I mean, when I wake up and there's a message on IG, how's Destiny, or how are you doing? How are you feeling? I don't even get that here, what I consider the real world.
Crybaby asks, what about a Make a Wish Foundation?
One, her age, and two, she had to be terminally ill. But this is the thing about, I tried that too. But I had tried before I tried Make a Wish. No, I tried Make a Wish first. They told me she had to be terminally ill. So back when Destiny had surgery done, she had metal rods and screws put in her neck, and she had two um uh
Say it like
Jesus,
that.
surgery to her spine. I was told she would be in a wheelchair eventually. They just couldn't tell me when. So I reached out to the Dream Factory.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go to get all of stuff from the neurosurgeon that we could get on a plane. We can do all this and that to meet Matt Taylor. That's where all this first started, Matt Taylor. And come to find out, they got all my personal information, all Destiny's personal information, to never hear from them again. So I reached back out. Matter of fact, not too long ago, they had kind of stopped doing it, but they said her age. And I explained to them what had happened. Like, after y'all got all my information, y'all did all this, y'all told me she could go. I got all the information y'all asked me for from her neurosurgeon that we could get on a plane. But that's how people do.
Right.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about her. I don't know what it is about me. Am I doing something wrong? I
No,
don't
it ain't
know.
got nothing to do with you. It's them. And
But
they,
I just felt like after y'all got everything y'all needed, y'all had me go up here to her surgeon for him to fill out papers for us to get on a plane to go to New York. And still to this day, she hasn't met Matt Taylor. But what I do love about him and his family is, it's been a minute, but every now and then they'll reach out to me about her, or every surgery that she's had from then on. All I have to do is call and say, Matt, Destiny's having a hard time. By the time I'm upstairs, he calls her. But she first found him, um, and he was like singing for kids that had cancer and stuff like that. And she found him, and I just reached out, and I was so surprised when I got a message back from his mom. Like, I
mm,
still have their number. So it's just like people like that that it means a lot. He was like sending her things in the mail, back what I consider her mentally okay. Um, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, Leah
I
Thomas
have
said,
tried
Leah,
everything. My godmother even wrote like a couple of the talk shows.
mm-hmm.
No response. I've tried to write Ellen, because I know Ellen is like really cool with Justin Bieber. I've tried to write Ellen, no response. Steve Harvey, no response.
mm.
Man, I don't know why.
Cause they probably got thousands of, not defending them, but I'm thinking they probably got thousands of people emailing, and it could be all anything. These people could be emailing them. I don't even know.
I think what bothers me the most is I've literally been doing this for about 5 years now, trying to
Mm-mm.
make things happen, trying to figure things out for her to meet people. And I mean, out of those 5 years, you mean to tell me that,
Well,
okay,
yeah,
Maddie
that's a
B,
long time.
we had to buy a book and he signed it,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, you're right about that. 5 years, somebody would have seen some type of email by now.
Yeah.
5 years roll
That's
around.
what I'm saying. Even if it wouldn't even hurt me so much as if people would be like, well, we just can't do it. Um, Destiny was supposed to pass away when she was 15, knock on wood.
Right.
But she didn't. So she's still here. And I think people don't
Hmm.
understand. Well, I'm not going to say they don't understand, but to me, I don't feel like some people don't understand that I'm trying so hard to make something happen for her, because number one, she's still not supposed to be here, but she is. Number two, I want something to happen for her that she wants before she gets in that wheelchair, if that's what happens. Because it's like, what she has in her neck, you get that when you're 40. She I was told she had that a few years ago. And come to find out she supposedly had it since birth.
Mm.
And that's the cervical stenosis in the neck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So
Leah.
that's what I'm saying. I don't know when she'll be in one. I don't know if she'll ever be in one. Only God knows that.
Right.
But I just want something to happen where she can just smile again. You know?
Leah said hello to everybody. She said my daughter went through that where she wanted little ponies all the time. If you don't mind me asking, how old is your daughter? My daughter has autism. There are different spectrums of it. I kept my daughter in therapy for many years, and thank God of the universe is paying off. But right now, I'm working on comprehensions. She comes a long way. She didn't really start speaking a lot until fifth and sixth grade. Now she's going to the eighth grade, doing a lot better. But I'm going on social skills. I'm working on social skills.
Destiny is 20 and functions between a 5 and a 10-year-old. And I think that's the thing that bothers me too, is that I didn't find out she had autism until 2015. I kept telling them, I believe she has this, something's going on. I wasn't young when I had her. I was like maybe 22, 23.
Okay.
But the things I know now, I know what to look for, so when I have my grandbaby, I had noticed the other day that he's not using his left arm a lot. And I had told his mom, I said, I'm not saying something's wrong, but what I'm saying to you is just be careful, because I know a lot of things to look for now, whether it's autism, whether it's fluid on the brain, no matter what it is, I know what to look for. And I need you to do that. If, like I told her, if she doesn't see him really using it, or if she doesn't see him using it in a couple of months, get it checked out.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But it's so hard to talk to your children who has children, because
I'm gonna get out the car. I'm hot.
they don't want to listen.
Right. I was gonna say the same thing. Sometimes people don't want to hear. They don't want to hear it. They don't want
Right.
to
Yeah, I'm
believe
sorry, y'all. I was
something.
burning
They
up.
don't want to believe something's wrong.
Ooh, she making me not even want to move to Atlanta now, child.
Yeah, I've
Well,
been here 43
Girl,
years.
got time for that. I'm just, because you just even talking about the police situation, that is crazy to
But
me.
I can say that when I get pulled over, it's a one certain spot. I call it the four-way stop sign by the light company. Well, it used to be the light company. When I tell you I've gotten a ticket every time, and the last time I got a ticket, the guy asked me, do I still live at that address? I said no. So I got a ticket for that because I needed to change it. So I understood that. But then when he asked me, did I used to stay in these apartment complexes? And I said yes. He basically said, you used to live there with a African American male, didn't you? And I was like, yes. Got a ticket as soon as I opened my mouth.
For what?
I mean, it's just obvious.
Girl,
I
I
mean,
can't
I'm
be
just
out there.
being.
I wouldn't be able to move out there. Where you?
I'd be in jail. Period.
Are you in mine? I'll be in somebody's jail, baby. Because
I'd
the
be in
whole
jail
thing.
with
I really
Lazy.
believe that there's still a lot of race going on here in Atlanta. Well, here in Clayton County.
Mm-mm.
Ooh, I ain't got time.
Me
Mm-mm.
neither. I'd be in jail. And I know I'm not jail material, but I'd be in jail. Cause see,
Right.
Well, I
it's
try
no
to
way.
fight.
Right.
That's crazy.
That is
And that's why I
absolutely
try so
crazy.
hard to protect Destiny, because I
Mm-hmm.
know, like I tell people, you see all the time what these cops are doing to people. Like
Mm-hmm.
you see what they're doing. If they're not beating them, they're killing them. I'm just being real. So
Yeah.
here you have a biracial child with problems. What you think they're gonna do to her? They don't care.
Yeah, you got to get out of
Mm-hmm.
there, Karen. You need to start packing now,
Yeah, you
like
need
this
to
very
get out of
second. You got to get up out of there because that's terrible.
there. Mm-hmm.
And I know there's a lot of doctors and hospitals out here in the universe that will definitely help her. But
Me and
except where you are, you've got to get up on out of there and get some help for your child.
is
Forget everything else. Your child comes first.
that's just
I know y'all are probably tired of looking at my ear. I just can't hear.
You all
Oh,
right?
we good. You fine. I
But
like that color
I know
hair.
that God is gonna get me to North Carolina. I know that.
Yes,
I've
he
been
is.
fighting too hard to get her there.
right.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I
Mm.
have these well, I got one paper. I need one more to
Yeah.
get her there. So I have 3 months left here in my apartment. So I got to figure out where can I go, where can I live, and I have to get a whole nother card to do anything.
Well, to look for houses and stuff like that, you can also look on Facebook Marketplace, and just put in the city and state that you want to go to, and put in, find the zip code, and all of that stuff will pop right up.
I believe
Okay.
they're in Durham, North Carolina.
Mm.
I think we rode. No, that was Raleigh. That we rode through Raleigh when we went to go see Prissy P.
Hmm. Yeah, I think it's Durham, North Carolina, which is close to her. Um, but I have a friend that she's allowed me to, because by me not being able to work, I do side jobs like whenever anybody needs me or something like that. So this one job that I do, um, so she allowed me to put my social security number on the card, and I'm the only one that has the card. So it's actually built my credit score up to 725. And
Okay.
so I just got approved for a $2,000 credit card. I don't really want a credit card, but um, that's why I say I think God is making little steps for me to be able to
Yeah,
do things, because I'm
Mm-hmm.
literally driving a total car. So my goal is to take this card, get a car so that it's reliable for me and Destiny
right.
to get there.
Right.
And reliable to get Destiny back and forth to the doctors, because you're going to get there,
Yep.
Karen. You are definitely going to get there. And I think
I
even
felt
if you
like
get a
he
new
hadn't
car,
brought
that may
me
be
this
something that
far.
she
I
would
mean, it
really like
hurts.
to
I
get
cry all
in
the time, every day, but I really don't think that he's brought me and her this far
to
just to
leave
let
you.
me
Yup.
go.
Amen.
Mm-mm. Mm-hmm.
I truly believe that if I can help one person or one parent that don't know about the autism thing, because to be honest, I kid you not, Destiny has Barter syndrome. She was diagnosed with that at 1.
Mm-hmm.
um and that's when they told me she would pass away when she was 15. To this day, nobody has talked to me about Barter syndrome. People don't talk to me about autism. Everything that I know, I've had to learn on my own. Why she doesn't like her arms to be touched, or why, um what does Barter syndrome mean? It's like they just tell me something and throw me out to the woods somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Barter syndrome affects, like, the V is the ventricles, the A is for the anus. She had a imperforated anus at birth, and so she had to get a colostomy bag. She doesn't have that anymore. The T is for the tethered cord. That was her spine. And then the E is for esophagus, and the R is for renal. So she's had all the problems except for the esophagus.
Mm.
I
Mm-mm.
always say that she's my hero.
Yeah.
Leah, okay. Leah wrote what she typed. Let me say it correct. Out. She said she was lucky that she found out early. She put her child in the care at the age of 3. She didn't play with other kids and just cried. Thank God she supervisor knew. Thank God the supervisor knew something was wrong. She told me to get her checked out for autism. She just found out her 35-year-old son had autism. She told me she knew something was always wrong with her son, but her husband wouldn't listen. Her husband apologized to her, and I have a friend where her and my daughter are the same age, which is now 13. Her husband went through that not wanting to listen. I have surrounded myself with mothers who understand because the average person sometimes don't understand.
That is true.
Yeah.
No one's gonna dealing with a special needs kid. So
Destiny was in Babies Can't Wait from 1 to 3 years old. They never told me that, but back then, Destiny used to wouldn't let them like touch her arms. They would like take this soft little brush and brush her arms, but they never told me that. But I do believe because of them,
Mhm.
they saved Destiny's life because she was a Euro when she started the program, and they asked me, has she ever had a CT scan done of her brain and her spine? And I told them the doctors never did that at birth. And that's when they wrote a prescription for it. And that's when I learned she had fluid on her brain. But even during their therapy with her, they never told me she had autism.
I don't think Atlanta is probably good with that whole thing. Let me tell you,
They're not.
they ain't clearly because I think my son he was in school. I want to say maybe he was like 3 or 4, and they did how they do the IEPs and all that type of
Hmm.
stuff, and that's when they told us he was autistic. We didn't know what that was. My husband did all type of research. We pretty much learned as we went with my son. That's how we
Right.
had to do it. 'Cause back then they didn't really know being autistic wasn't really no big thing. No one really knew
Yeah.
too much about it. But nowadays, everybody know what that is.
Mhm.
Right.
I mean,
Yep.
so we pretty much taught ourselves and learned and research and all that and how to deal with our
Yep.
son and had him, in the decent schools. And I mean, I'm telling you,
If
Illinois.
I knew,
I don't know about Illinois,
if I knew
but
what I knew now,
hmm
I would have been able to say back then at 1 years old, okay, my daughter has autism. Um,
or something. It
I
was something. You know what I mean? You would
yeah,
have probably figured something out, but
but I kept telling her psychologist and the schools, I'm like, she has that. Like she's doing everything that they would do, and she has to have that. And then come to find out, I called her psychologist and I was like, I believe Destiny has autism. He was like, she does. She has autism spectrum. I was like, really? But his thing always used to be, does it matter what Destiny has? Are you going to treat her any different? No. But I have a right to know what my daughter has.
exactly. That don't them doctors out there is.
Girl, I'm telling you, they're quacks. I call them a bunch of quacks.
I ain't never in my life.
Mhm.
Mm-mm-mm. It's so common out here. It's like, and that's why I said you either need to, like you said something about North Carolina. If you did research for out there, that, like you said, that may be a good place to go. But I know Illinois is another one. But Atlanta, yeah, you need to hurry up and run from them
Yeah.
because they
But
don't. It's
I
probably
mean,
not. Maybe it's not that common out there. It has, you know what I mean, for them not to know the stuff that the doctors and the schools know out here. It cannot
yeah.
be as common out there as it is out here. Because if it
And
was,
I've actually
you know,
called, she used to go to the Marcus Institute for her seizures
uh huh,
when they first started. But Marcus Institute also deals with autism. And I
mhm,
called them. I was told to call them and see if they can help me. They
mhm.
sent me to behavioral health, and
They good
behavioral
for
health
that
was
child.
like, if she comes in here and she says she doesn't want to be evaluated, she don't want to do nothing, she ain't nothing we can do.
Mm.
I'm like,
See,
this
that's
is
the
crazy.
thing. Yeah, it's different out there. Out here, it's different. They know that our kid, whether it's mine or somebody else with a special need kid, they know that the kid is not functioning like a normal 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20-year old. So they automatically listen to what the parent has to say because they know the child is not capable to. give the right answer. That's what I'm saying. Out there, it's crazy. I ain't never. You told me a whole bunch out there in Atlanta, child. I would have never guessed. Like
I
that
tell
is
people
something
all
new.
the time to be careful. I mean, when it comes, like, I be telling my son and them all the time, he not going to the children's hospital down here, because if not, Isaiah could be just like Destiny. If y'all keep, you know what I'm
Girl,
saying? Like, if he have to keep going up there or something like that, I just,
I think. I think I might have to stay out here in Illinois. Now, I was sure. Me and my husband was sure talking about.
but
Oh,
I
moving.
I have video. I have video back, and this is how I felt about Lexi, because I have a video. Um, Destiny had started taking a new seizure medicine a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And about the second day, she kept telling me, Mom, this is too much medicine. It was 2 syringes full. She kept saying,
Mm-hmm.
Mom, this is too much medicine. I said, well, Destiny, this is what they're telling me I have to give you twice a day.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the second day, she was in the tub getting ready for school. I was standing by her bathroom door. All of a sudden, I hear her collapse.
Mm.
She was in the water. I dragged her out. When I dragged her out, I pulled the disc out of my back. I
Mm-hmm.
I called the doctor, called the hospital. I mean, I called the ambulance, told
Mm-hmm.
them what had happened. This is too much. Can we lower the dose? I got her getting ready to get on the ambulance. His nurse came back and told me that he's the doctor. He said he knows what he's doing and to continue to give her that.
Hmm.
We get to the children's hospital. Not only did she have too much medication from what that doctor said give to her, when we
Mm-hmm.
got to the children's hospital, they gave her 1 or 2 more different seizure medications and said she had a seizure. Come to find out, she never had one. So not
Mm.
only did they overdose her, so did the children's hospital. My daughter was in diapers for 2 days. I got video
Jesus.
where they had to help her walk around the hospital before I could take her home with a walker.
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah, you need to get out of Atlanta,
I
child.
be suing every last doctor.
You
That's
ain't
Yeah.
lying.
why Destiny is the way she is. She feels like all they do is try to hurt her or do something to her or give her too much medicine or do this and that. And
And that's
me,
why she feels like that.
yeah, and me trying to follow the doctor's rules about giving her
Mm-hmm.
that medicine. I didn't know it was too much. I just know what he told me to give to her. And
Mm-hmm.
then, and I'm doing that. So when my disc came out of my back, I ended up in a wheelchair a week later. I'll
Jesus.
never forget it. I
Mm.
ended up in a wheelchair. I couldn't walk. And at the time I had insurance. So I got the shots in my back and everything. Um, and then I started back working at Fresh Express. And then when I was at work, I was kind of like slinging my legs back and forth, not thinking, but trying to stay warm. And when I got off work, I was like, okay, I feel like really good. I woke up, couldn't walk. I was back in the wheelchair
Mm.
again. And right before I lost my insurance this time, I got a shot in my back, and thank God I've been able to walk since then. But right before I lost my insurance, the doctor I was seeing, he told me out of his own mouth that people with Medicaid and people with regular insurance, people with Medicaid see 80% difference versus somebody with a regular insurance. So he's basically telling me he's gonna do 80% on my body, on my back, than he would somebody with regular insurance for with good insurance, 100%.
That don't even
So
make
I
no
didn't get
sense.
the surgery. Right after that, I lost my insurance. So I just thank God that this so far has lasted me.
Can you get your insurance back?
I just recently tried and I was denied
Why? Appeal it.
because Destiny's over the age of 18.
Appeal it.
I used to couldn't wait until Destiny turned like 18, 19. I used to be so excited that she proved the doctors wrong. But
Mm-hmm.
now I wish she was like still that 15, 16, um, so that things would be different. She could get certain things and certain things and certain help that she needs. So her age plays a
Mm-hmm.
big part of everything.
Right. I
That
would
maybe out there, dude. I'm telling you, out
Yeah.
here, it don't. That's Atlanta.
Because I try to tell her all the time. My friend has a child with bipolar and other things, and she's on a lot of medication down to Valium, and she still does what she does. She's still violent, and I hate that she's like that. She's still violent. Um, but when the cops have been called on her, and I try to explain this to Destiny all the time, when the cops have been called on her, they have literally threw her down to the ground.
Mm.
And she's 12 or 13. So just
So they
imagine Destiny's
manhandling a child.
20. So if they will throw a 13-year-old down with bipolar and other issues and don't care, you know they're not about to care about Destiny.
You
So
need her.
I just continue to take what I can on a daily basis to save her out the system. But at the same time, my baby need help.
Right.
You need to get from out of Atlanta because they ain't got no help out there from the
But
looks
I
of
do
it.
want to say to everybody that's on the panel, like I'm kind of seeing what some people are saying, like in the chat. I just want to tell everybody, thank you for listening to me. I know I ramble a lot, but a lot of times I don't even talk to nobody. Like I don't want to be bothered. So when I do get to talk, I talk and I don't shut up.
But you know what? Sometimes you have to talk, to get it out,
Yes.
because if you don't talk, it be built up inside. And, we open up the panel, and you got people here, people in the chat saying things. So, sometimes this helps, and,
It
keeping it
does,
peaceful.
because I
Amen. I
know,
agree.
like, people will tell me like I should have like disciplined her when she did that the other day. Um,
Mm,
but I know, like, trying to take her phone, trying to take her dolls, it's not a good sight, I guess you could say.
mhm.
But when I try to, like, I don't hit her, I don't put my hands on her, I don't do none of that. But if I have to get a little loud with her, or if I kind of walk up to her and say, Destiny, you're not going to do this, she goes to holding, like doing this, and I'll say, don't do me like my teachers. Um,
Mm.
she used to put her hands behind her back. And so, like, she tells people that her teachers were like pushing her in her back. Um, they used to try to like lock her book bag up every day. And I was at the school every single day until I finally said, you know what, her graduation year is 2017. And
Mhm.
that's how Prissy P came in, because they told me that Destiny could not graduate high school not unless she had a job. And I'm like, right now she can't function
What?
at a job, physically, emotionally. She can't function at a job. So I reached out to Prissy P, no hesitation. She emailed them and told them that Destiny would have a job at PD Shades. And that's what got Destiny to graduate high school.
Wow.
So
I ain't
I
never
have
heard in my
so much respect
I ain't
for
never
her.
heard no foolishness like that before in my
me,
life.
Yes, yes,
girl.
yes.
Now, if that ain't, I'm
Yep.
telling you, you need to, like you already know anyway. The best thing for you to do is get out of Atlanta and go somewhere else where you can get more help for your daughter. That's
Yeah.
Right.
the bottom line. Because girl, uh-uh.
And
I
when
ain't
she
never heard
turned
such a
18,
thing.
I was in a meeting and they told me, because Destiny likes to hug people sometimes.
Mhm.
And they was like, if she walked up and hugged another child or hugged somebody and they didn't want to be hugged, if the parents wanted to, they could have pressed charges on Destiny for sexual assault.
Oh, please. For a
Dang.
See,
hug?
all these little kids in kindergarten hugs and touches children. They don't, man. Those people are against you. That's the devil. That's clearly the
I
devil.
have been through it.
That
So that
is
was one reason
clearly
why
the
I had her
devil.
graduate high school, because
Because
I
Mm.
was like, that is so
She
sad that
is
if um
Alexis is slow
Destiny wanted to
and
give somebody a hug.
that's
Destiny
crazy.
doesn't know about sexual assault. She doesn't know about, uh, you know, being mean to somebody like that. She doesn't know about things like that. I mean, I've taught her, about if somebody touches her and what she does and things that she knows about stuff like that, but she don't think that going up to somebody and giving them a hug, she's doing something wrong. She doesn't
Right.
understand
Mm-hmm.
that.
That's innocent to her.
Mm-mm-mm.
So I have to live. I believe after what I've been dealing with her for the past couple of months, that on top of everything she has going on, I truly, in my heart, with everything in me, believe Destiny has that post-traumatic stress disorder.
Mm-hmm.
Because she starts talking about things from fifth grade. She starts talking about some girl. She just recently brought up some girl named Kelly that used to pull her hair. Um,
She
there was
might
a
have to
little
go
boy.
see a counselor too, like to have
Yeah,
therapy.
if I can get
You'll
her to
be,
go somewhere. But
that'd
see,
be
that's
good.
what this
That
place is up the street.
uh
They
huh.
will hopefully come here.
I
That
hope so.
they'll come in
Yeah, where
Destiny's
she can
comfort
talk it
zone.
out because that seems like what she wants to do. She has so much built up in her that she's trying to release it. She wants to,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
just get it out. And I definitely know how she feels because that's why God put me on this platform to tell my story. Because I was that person that held everything in, and I didn't have anybody to talk to because I didn't trust people. Because when you go to somebody and you tell somebody that you need help with something because this is going on and that was going on in my home, and then they turn around and they go back and tell your parents and use that against you, so
Yep.
I know exactly how Destiny feels. You just can't trust everybody that you're talking to
Mm-hmm.
because
And I
she probably have
and I
told
be scared
somebody
to like come
something.
on here and talk because I'm not saying anybody would, but you have some people, and I have actually seen it on Facebook, but you have some people that will go and say things or try to report things and this and that.
Yeah.
And it's a scary situation. But if I don't say anything, then people don't know. And if I hold it all in, people don't know. So I don't even think that sounded right, but somehow,
Yes.
some way I got to be able to say that this what it is,
Right, release
and
it.
that's the thing too. Excuse me. Destiny says people don't believe her because um when she was in it happened in elementary. And she still talks about these same girls to this day. She said they
Mm.
used to take and block her going up the hallway. Like they would send Destiny to the regular bathroom. And this is when she was okay, mental wise, not having episodes or whatever. Come to find out, the girls were doing that to her. And they made them write a letter to Destiny apologizing. So when Destiny got to high school, she pointed this one girl out way across the room. And I was like, oh
Mm.
my God. So then when she had got to middle school, it was a boy named Terrence, and she still talks about him. And he used to draw pictures of her face with blood coming out of it, saying he wanted to kill her. And
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
so I was at the school board, everything. Only thing they wouldn't do nothing with him because they said that either maybe he liked her
Really?
or he
With
may have
blood
been watching
going
something
down the
on
face?
TV. And I kept saying, well, if he's watching something on TV, what happens if you bring something to school and does something to her? So I had to end up changing Destiny school. But it just seems like now that she's getting older, all of that is really, really affecting her on top of everything else.
Mm-hmm. I know
So like
exactly
I
how
can't
she
do or
feels.
say nothing to her without setting her off. I can't, raise my voice just a little bit and say, hey, Destiny, we're not gonna do that. Because it's no, you're gonna hurt me. No, no, don't,
Yeah.
don't,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Because she
And it
probably thinking something physical gonna happen.
yep, yep,
Mm-hmm.
yep. That is why.
I
And
know.
so it's like
Oh,
people say I don't have control over her. I don't. I don't. But it's because of things like that, things that have happened. And she's been recently telling me that I didn't do anything or I didn't how was she saying that I didn't do anything? And I'm like, Destiny, mommy was at your school every day. So she started feeling like I wasn't protecting her.
Mm-hmm.
I was literally at that school every day, so they was telling me to come pick her up every day at 10 o'clock.
That's why I said I think
Mm.
she needs to talk to someone. She needs to probably have uh, therapy, or counseling, because that way she can get a lot of stuff off her
Off her
chest.
chest.
Because she
Yep.
need, I think that'd be great for her to have someone to talk to about everything.
Versus
From the looks
me
of
or anybody else, because she
it,
was
not
telling
you,
somebody
not you,
yesterday.
somebody else that's on the outside, someone else,
Right.
not you. Your mom to
Yep.
her, you know.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Not me, not her brother, not the lady upstairs. Yep.
Hmm.
Somebody else.
Yeah, from the looks of it, she don't have a problem with saying, how she feels. If she's saying all this to you, that might be helpful to have someone talk to her,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She
because
just
that
wants
might help.
somebody to hear her. That's what it is. She wants
Exactly.
someone to hear her because
Hmm.
Yeah.
no one has been hearing her. They've been listening, but they're not hearing what she's saying.
Mm-hmm.
And when someone can actually hear what you're saying, they're able to respond to what she's saying. That's what she needs. Someone to
Hmm.
respond to what she's saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, this has been an interesting conversation, but I'm happy I was on here to participate in this. I really enjoyed this
Yeah, because
conversation.
I never knew yours. You had a child with autism. I never knew that.
Yeah, I usually keep my family out of the whole YouTube thing. Let's just say that,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because I'm doing a YouTube thing, not my kids.
Right.
And so, but this is some totally different topic, and I absolutely want to share that with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Karen, that was a good topic because it's not talked amongst African Americans because that
Mm-mm.
people will say, oh, they're retarded, or they're
Yep.
mentally ill, or there's and a person that is going to therapy, you're going to therapy to get help, and someone that could actually listen to you, because having a nervous breakdown or a mental breakdown is rough because nobody would listen to you. It's really, really hard. And I'm not ashamed to say, as soon as I get my vehicle, I'm going to go and start releasing all of the stuff that happened to me as a child. Because I think that's probably why I'm having all of these, dreams about all of the abuse that I went to as a child. And in my dream, I'd be like telling myself, I'm a grown woman. So why am I still letting these people, like abuse me and stuff?
They
And
are
yes,
still alive.
bullies are out there. They
Right.
definitely
Yeah.
are. Someone, that's what Crybaby just said. And it's just really, really sad that, I just got to get it out because being bullied and abused, and that's a lot that anybody would have to carry on their shoulders. And especially a child where nobody will listen to anything that you're saying. So I agree. I really do
And it
agree.
hurts that she thinks I don't believe her, but I do. I see
Yeah.
the hurt. I see her pain. I see it every day. I believe her. I know that it happened because I used to ask them. I used to say, "Is she doing something wrong for y'all to take her book bag every day?" Because that's why I thought they were taking it because she was doing something wrong. Come to find out, that was their way of disciplining her, but taking it like they were going to put it in the trash. You can't do that with somebody with autism.
Right. And maybe you should, when she starts talking to you, Karen, maybe you should just hug her and let her know that you are here to, help her get through what she is going through. Because, it's a lot of people, and I'm going to say, like, for myself, I've never had a parent that I could go to tell my problems to that was going to hug me and love me. So maybe that's what you need to
Right.
do is let her know that you're there, you love her, you appreciate her, you adore her,
Hey, they were
and
green?
just hug on her, kiss her, bring her little surprises every now and then, little gifts, to show her that you really do love her. And I'm not saying
Right.
like you're buying her affection, but we know she has autism. So any little thing that you can give her to show her that you love her, I'm telling you, she will adore that. And you may even
Well,
see
that's
start seeing like little changes in her.
Well, that's what I did yesterday. I had actually went and purchased a bed with the money that I had made, but I thought about it. I said, you know what? I took it and got my money back. I went and got a blow up mattress for myself. Destiny has her bed. I went and got a blow up mattress and went and got me and her a phone
Mm-hmm.
and bought her a new phone because her little phone was cracked and everything else because she totes dad and her dolls around and always dropping it. So I got her the screen protector and stuff like that. and it felt good me being able to do that. I don't need no bed. As long as my baby has a bed, I don't need a bed. A blow up mattress is just fine for me. And it just
Right.
really felt good for me to do something like that.
Right. And that's awesome. And you know what? And every day, even if you do it 1,000 times in a day, just hug her and let her know that you are there, with her, with whoever she's going through. And, tell her, I want to hold your hand and I want to guide you through this because we can get through this. Just let her know. And
Yeah.
that's probably what she wants to hear, that we're going to get through this because maybe that's because she doesn't understand, you know, and you have to,
She's been
try to help her to understand.
she's been telling everybody lately that she's YouTube famous because of DC and Lisa. But I can't get her to do the video of the paper.
Oh yeah.
That's funny.
So maybe put you on YouTube Live. But
And you know what?
yeah,
It's a
so
lot of kids. I was looking at some strangers, YouTube channels that went to VidCon, and there was so many kids there that were autistic, and it was so many different spectrums of it that you could tell through the children, and they all have channels. So I was thinking maybe you should make her a YouTube channel because you never know, she may connect with
she
someone
has.
that's similar in the mind that she has, and they can connect, and become YouTube friends.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. I'll tell you about that. So, I don't know if y'all can see her a little bit. That's what she does all day. I don't know if y'all could see her, but she has a channel. She doesn't know how to text and write and all of that because it's still. I got the phone up to my ear like I'm talking on the phone. She
You
I'm talking
are
about I'm just
talking
holding a
on the
whole
phone.
conversation on the phone. Y'all just seeing probably all my ear. I hope it's clean. But she does. I did because she has to have a channel in order to watch the YouTube videos and things that she does. So her Big D and Chopper has kind of gotten close with her, and I keep him updated on how she's doing and things like that.
Okay.
But like with her, she's not into like texting people back and doing all of that.
Can
She
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 go live?
oh, she definitely don't have 1K. I think
Oh.
I'm her only subscriber.
Oh, but she can go live on a computer.
We don't have that. We just have a phone.
Oh, okay.
Or trust me, I would have been live by now with my bubbles.
I know that's right. Y'all might see some bubbles from me in a minute.
Because
Y'all
I
know she
hadn't
be
been able to go
bubbles
live in
up
a
there.
long time.
I be want to pop them bubbles thick and meaty. I be like making me tear up my screen.
Mm-mm.
All right,
That's
guys, we gonna get up off of here. This was a good topic.
it was.
Yes, it was.
It was helpful. Probably somebody else listening, need to hear that they not the only one going through it.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody is welcome, to reach out to me on their, Instagram or whatever. Like if they have any questions about her, or if they can think of something that I might can try. I'm open to any subject. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'm all hot and
Suggestions, yeah.
tired because I don't
Suggestions.
talk around her. So but I take advice. I don't, get mad if somebody tells me I'm doing something wrong, or if it's something y'all can think I can try, I'm willing to try.
I'm gonna post Leah's because that's too much to read. I'm gonna let y'all read and then I'm gonna let it go to the next
The
thing.
school my daughter goes to,
The
she is in
school my
special
daughter
class
goes
with the
to, she's
kids
in
just
special
like
Read to
the
class.
yourself.
other stuff with the other kids. And she once played the violin with mainstream kids, and some of the other kids in her class also played instruments with mainstream kids. Well, the sad part about it is Destiny could still be in school right now in high school until she was 21 or 22.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So by me having to have had to get her to graduate high school in 2017, Now I can't do anything. I done put the phone to my ear again.
Yeah, because I think out here they let the kids. I think they age out at 21.
Mm-hmm.
And see, so my son
I think
graduated
it'll hurt
high
my
school.
children at a late age in life too. 25, wait a minute, 20, I don't know, was it 25? 27 and 35.
Mhm. Yeah, so my son graduated in 2015, but after high school, because he went to his regular school, when he probably got in junior year, he started going to this homeschool, the regular school that he should have been going to in the first place. But other than that, he was in the out of district school, which I love. They taught him and helped him out a lot, to be completely honest. But after high school, they had a program for special need kids to help them, like they go on the pace bus or the public transportation, this and that and the other, go shopping, go eating, but they go with the teachers and the other students of the class. He was in that for 2 years, but 21 is when they age out. So even
Yep.
after he got out of high school, he had other programs that was with the school district. So that's why I said they can do a lot of stuff out here in Illinois. I'm
Yeah,
just shocked at all
after
the
she
stuff
got
he
Can
out
they
of
said.
go
high
to
school,
college?
after she had
But
got out of high school,
if
she could have went to work tech. But now since she's graduated high school, all that is cut out.
Yeah, because my son was working in. They had a work program when he was still in high school. They had a work program after he got out of high school, and so then when he first got his first job, it was at the grocery store. We helped him fill out the application. He got hired. So even though he's not working there anymore because he didn't want to, because
You
he
did
said he didn't
well.
want to do the carts. He just got tired of pushing the carts in.
And I feel it's so terrible
Well,
to give
y'all
those
Destiny
kids
done
that
came
job to
outside
push the
since she's
carts.
famous or whatever. Yo, girl, you all right?
But
You
I have
on
a
YouTube
question.
Live?
Can the kids with autism
Oh, she
can
wanna
they go
she
to
wanna say
college?
something. Hold on.
Oh, she want to say something? Okay.
There you go.
Hey.
Hi, Destiny.
Yes. Oh, girl.
Hi.
Look at that pretty roll
Uh,
of hair.
I believe in Destiny too. I had to move that because she done learned some cuss words outside with these kids.
Uh.
These kids are so bad. So now Destiny, like, yeah, because I don't go to church, stuff like that. That you're trying to get. I was saying yes, not only just that, all about that. Wanna? Stupid, yes, but. Oh my God. Should have known this was gonna happen like towards the end. That yeah, right.
All right, guys.
Something
We're
about
gonna
me.
close this out. Y'all have a good day.
Thank
Okay,
you,
Yeah, I'm
DC.
about to get
DCKOOLAID,
out
for
too
this
before
great
y'all get an
stream
earful.
today.
We'll do. Yeah, I know. I did 2 streams today, huh?
And you know what? This stream is gonna help somebody. Are you
Yes,
gonna
it
leave it
is.
up?
Yeah, it will. I'm gonna keep it up.
Yeah, this stream is gonna help somebody.
Mhm.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. People in the chat, thank y'all for listening,
Thank y'all.
your input in,
Thank y'all.
and everybody have a blessed day.
Bye, y'all.
Don't forget to like,
Bye.
subscribe, share, hit that notification bell to be notified. All right, I'm out.
All right. Y'all don't know how to hang up. Hold on.